30 seconds.
Gotcha.
$15. Stand by, Michael. Coming to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cue.
Good evening. This is Michael Sussman joining you live from Bechtel Stadium, where tonight the Wahama High football team will take on the East Hardy Cougars. It's the season opener. We caught up with White Falcon head coach James Toth to talk about his expectations for tonight. Welcome. Getting ready to take on East Hardy on Friday night. Coach, going to ask you about a couple of position groups. How do you feel about the Wahama secondary going into the year?
The secondary I feel really good about with regard to our pass defense. Our run support needs to be a little better, but I feel really like, we're solid there. Aiden Young played a lot, and Trace is a 2-year starter, Trace Simpkins, and so I feel like it's probably going to be a strong point pass-wise.
And who are some guys on the defensive line that you look to make some plays?
We feel like Caden Roush and Austin Chadwell are both experienced guys there. Ian Fowler. We have a lot of depth there with regard to we can bring in Elijah Hicks, we can bring in Hunter Miller, depending on what the other team likes to do. But, I feel like that's probably one of the strongest parts of our defense.
Whether it be the offensive or defensive line, how important is it to have 7, 8 guys that you can rotate if you have to?
I feel like it's really, really important in our division because a lot of teams don't have that luxury. And if you can develop guys that you believe you can win with at the defense and offensive lines, and I feel like it gives you an advantage. On the defensive side of the ball, I feel really good about that. Offensive line-wise, we have some depth, though probably not as much as we have on the defensive side of the ball.
So looking at the East Hardy Cougars, what do they like to do offensively? What are some of the keys for the White Falcon defense?
So they seem to be throwing it a lot more this year than what we've seen in a couple of years past. I think the quarterback is a transfer. I think he's came in from another state. I think one of the kids told me New Hampshire. So they're slinging it a lot of spread, a lot of things that that they do, but more wide open. I think the quarterback is probably looking on film as their fastest player in the backfield, and so it's more of a power game with the running backs, and then spread you out and let the quarterback kind of pick and choose what he wants to do.
And their weapon, Levi Price, what's it going to take to slow him down? He's made some plays against Wahama in the past.
We're going to have to, gain tackle and do the things necessary that good teams do. I felt like that our defense improved from week 1 scrimmage to week 2 scrimmage, and I feel like that the tackling part of it is critical if we're going to be successful this year.
Talking to White Falcon head football coach James Toth. Taking on East Hardy at home. It was a game that was originally going to be in Glenville. But does it feel good that it was switched to a home game? And what's the buzz like in the school and the community?
It was actually their idea because they said, it's just as long for us to go to Wahama as it is to Roane County. Initially, it was going to be at Glenville, and Glenville's redoing their field. The buzz seems to be, there's excitement in the air. We had a lot of success last year, and there's a anticipation of more this year. The school and the community seem fired up and ready to go. Of course, there's nothing like Friday night lights in a small town.
Coach, you're one of the more stylish coaches. Do you have the game day outfit picked out yet? I think we know what I'm going to wear. I've got me some lucky socks that have a Wahama W on them, and I've got 3 different colors to choose from. I've got white, gray, and red, and
my wife asked me why I bought those red socks, and I said so I can wear them on game day. So I'm probably going to have on some little bit of red footy ankle hot socks.
Getting ready to. Confirmed, Coach did have the socks on when I saw him pregame, as we'll bring in Coach Colton McKinney, the middle school coach at Wahama. Last time the fans saw this team, they were carrying the single-A state title in Laidley Field. As you turn the page, what can we expect in 2025?
Well, as everybody understands, I mean, we lost a lot of great players last year. With Connor Lambert being gone, kind of makes it a little bit difficult. But I've coached these teams, I've seen these players, and I think they'll be able to step up and really fulfill some shoes. Trey Simpkins is going to be a big threat. Now he's got another year underneath his belt, which makes him faster and stronger. I know a lot of these boys have been in the weight room all summer. I know they enjoyed the state championship there for a couple months, but then they knew to get right back to work because, next year is always another challenge.
Last year, Reason Stitt had 133 tackles. Talk about his impact at that outside linebacker spot and what he does on the defense.
Reason Stitt has just athletic ability that not many people do have. And what's nice to see about him is that he has the explosive speed to come up and break down and make those kind of tackles. And at times you can't even believe that he made the tackle. But Reason has, since he was in the 7th grade, has always had that explosive speed to come up, break down, make the tackle, or at least hang on until you get some help.
Watch out for Reason Stitt tonight wearing number 25. He'll have more of a role offensively this year at the fullback spot as the White Falcon captains Trey Simpkins, Jake Roberts, as well as Elijah Hicks and Tegan Scott walk out arm in arm. Wahama in the red tops. How about blue pants tonight as they play in front of a packed house? Incorporating the blue, we're seeing that more and more really across all sports.
Yeah, back in the day, Wahama used to have a red, white, and blue collars, and it's nice to see that come back. It's kind of a 50-50 out in the public, but, when your program's doing great, it's nice to show a little bit of respect to the ones that helped create it back in the day.
We say hello to our fans watching on the WJEH 93.1 The Wolf Facebook page. Drop a comment. Let us know what you think about blue pants. As the White Falcons are over in the tunnel, they take the field. Football season is here. Friday night lights alive and well in Mason. We'll go ahead and take it to our first break. When we come back, it's the White Falcons versus the Cougars. Get ready for the fall season at Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. Bring your home to life with their lovely selection of fall decor. And Bob's also has hardy fall garden mums perfect for your front porch or garden. You can stock up your produce supply as Bob's has the tastiest fresh fruits and vegetables anywhere. Bob's Market and Greenhouses, a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports, wishes good luck to the White Falcon football team this fall. Bob's Market, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970.
Romance scams are more common than you might think, and they can impact both your heart and your finances. Scammers often build trust online, creating a connection before asking for money. At Farmers Bank, we're here to help you stay informed and alert. Remember, a genuine relationship doesn't come with a price tag. Protect your personal and financial information, and don't let emotions cloud your judgment. Stay safe, protect your wallet, and guard your heart. Farmers Bank, we care about you and your well-being. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Now in stock, hard-to-get Chevrolet Trax is over 50 available. More coming, starting under $23,000. The Car Ferry says clear the lot.
Chevrolet GMC is the #1 seller of GM vehicles in the area because of magical deals like this. Take up to $8,500 off a 2025 GMC Sierra heavy-duty pickup. Stop by Mark Porter Chevrolet GMC in Pomeroy and Ashland and make your car dreams come true.
Trade in, or we can buy your vehicle if you want to sell it. Chevrolet Equinox has saved $2,000 off. 2026 over 40 in stock. Take $9,000 off. 2025 Chevrolet and GMC heavy duty pickup. Take up to $12,000 off. Select Chevy Silverado pickups, over 40 available. All must go this month. Tahoes, Suburbans, Yukons, Trailblazers, Corvettes. We stock deep and sell them cheap. Shop MarkPorterAuto.com 24 hours a day as one of the top 5 GMC dealers in the state. Our goal is to be #1. Our deals will get us there. Come to Route 7 and Route 33, Pomeroy, Ohio, or Greenup Avenue, Ashland, Kentucky. Over 800 GM vehicles available. Car dreams do come true. Sale ends September 2nd. All rebates to dealer.
And we are back on your home for Wahama White Falcon Sports, WJEH 93.1 The Wolf, as the White Falcon Band will set the tone for us here with Coach Colton McKinney. Colton, you played at Wahama. What are the jitters like for that first game?
Oh, it's always nerve-wracking because you don't know how the offense is going to work out and how the defense as well is going to work together as well. It's a different kind of a feeling, but after that ball's kicked and you're in the air and you get that one shoulder collision with somebody else, it all goes away.
East Hardy will receive the opening kickoff. The White Falcons will kick left to right on the radio dial. In the red tops, blue pants, East Hardy. In the white tops, green pants. The official will flip the ball to the kicker, Hunter Miller. Wyatt Harris graduated. He's been the kicker for the past few seasons, but we saw Hunter filling in down the stretch of games. He's more than qualified, has a strong right boot. And back is Nehemiah Graham, as well as number 3, Christian Boserman for East Hardy.
Yeah, and Hunter's been a kicker now since he was in probably the 7th grade. He was our kicker in middle school, so it's nice to see him coming back and being able to show what he can do and what he can't do.
The final seconds have ticked off the pregame clock. The music goes silent. And we are underway. The kick hit deep, backtracking towards the 1-yard line, scooped up by Levi Price. He'll head towards the middle, running out of room. He's tackled inside the East Hardy 10. May have overran a line drive bullet, deep kick from Hunter Miller.
We keep fighting, don't lose your way. Keep digging, keep shouting day after day. In the garden we find our strength, our core. Keep growing through it all. Growing through it all.
So we get our first look at East Hardy quarterback Trevor Roof with Graham behind him in the backfield. Double receivers right, one to the left. As one goes in motion, snap is back, it's handed, and the football came out. Austin Shadwell stonewalled him. I believe East Hardy recovered it, but that'll be a loss.
And that was just a good job there by Austin. I mean, really coming up there and just making contact. It was nice to see. I think he's playing defensive end. He definitely sealed that end off very well.
Loss of 6. So in the shotgun, triple receivers left. They'll throw it in the flat, in and out of the hands of Price, incomplete. Had the bubble screen open there, just didn't execute from an East Hardy standpoint. Had Stitt and Simpkins involved in it. So 3rd and 16, East Hardy on its own 4. No score yet, 11:15 left, first quarter action. White Falcons with a 4-man front as Mankin will match up in the slot. Running back off the right hip of Roof. Pocket converges. He'll step up and he's in the arms of Caden Roush. Then the help comes and he's brought down as Chadwell got in there also.
Yeah, and that was a good job. I mean, he had a hole there for a minute, and all of a sudden it just collapsed very quickly, and that was a good job by the Wahama defensive line.
Trevor Roof gained 3. That'll bring up 4th and 13. East Hardy in a dangerous position as the White Falcons have the return man at the 45-yard line.
I believe that's going to be number 2 back, Trayvon, to receive the ball.
So Trayvon Beers, the transfer from Eastern, hoping for his first touch of the football as a White Falcon. Punt from Dayton Dove is away. Beers will field it, makes one cut. He's on his feet to the 35, outside to the 30, 25, pushed out around the 25-yard line by Bodie Brill. Good elusiveness there by Beers. I thought maybe he was going to elect to fair catch it, but then thankfully for Wahama, he just made that first quick cut and picked up about 20.
Yeah, East Hardy's long snapper was down there pretty quick. I mean, that was a good job by Trayvon.
So the gun tee for the White Falcons is out there. Reason Stitt is the running back off the left hip of Trace Simpkins. At the wing is Trayvon Beers, 2 receivers out to the left side. One of them, number 3, Aiden Young. As the whistle sounds, 10:20 left. Ball marked on the East Hardy 26 as the tight end, Jake Roberts, will switch sides. Handoff goes Stitt. Stitt has a hole up the middle, follows a block, and he's into the end zone. 26-yard jaunt. Reason Stitt, and the White Falcons have the first touchdown of the season.
And that's what we've been saying. Even with Reason as a fullback, you would think that he'd do more blocking than running. That right there just shows you how explosive he can be and really become a threat at all angles.
So Reason Stitt had 348 rushing yards last season and 6 touchdowns. Scores there. Do we have a flag down on the extra point? Let's see what they get situated. Today's broadcast brought to you by Bob's Market and Greenhouses and Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. So the touchdown stands. The White Falcon offense gets called for a hit after the play. They'll get Lapeer.
And that's hard, you know, to get off your block as an offensive lineman after, you know, if you're not looking around to see Reason's already gone. I mean, he was gone in a split second, so it's kind of hard. But I didn't see what happened with the play.
So Hunter Miller handled the kickoff. He'll do the PAT also. And the penalty will be enforced on the kickoff, so the PAT stays in the same spot on the 10. The holder is Trey Simpkins. It's back a little bit high. He gets it down. Line drive kick is inside the right upright. Good. The White Falcons lead 7-zip. 10:13 left in the first quarter. And we're back after this on WJEH.
The University of Rio Grande and Rio Grande Community College is committed to excellence in education at an affordable price. With campuses across southern Ohio in Gallia, Jackson, Meigs, Pike, and Vinton counties, obtaining your degree or certification has never been easier. We are committed to your success and offer a wide range of programs, dedicated faculty, and a friendly community. Scholarships and financial aid are available to help you along the way. At Rio, we are changing tomorrows by making an affordable education within reach. Visit us online at rio.edu. That's rio.edu.
And we are back to it on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf over Facebook and the airwaves as we join you inside of the New Era Broadband broadcast booth. So they enforce the penalty on the kickoff, which backs it up to the 25.
And I still think with Hunter's kicking ability, he'll still be able to get it down to at least a 20 or maybe the 10 if he kicks as hard as I know he can kick it.
Price is lined up at the 25-yard line. And the Miller kick is right at Levi Hillfield and takes it ahead to the 40. Puts his shoulder down, gets hit hard at the 41-yard line. Tackle made by 14 and Red Aubrey Newell.
Chevrolet GMC is the #1 seller of GM vehicles in the area because of magical deals like this. Take up to $8,500 off a 2025 GMC Sierra heavy-duty pickup. Stop by Mark Porter Chevrolet GMC in Pomeroy and Ashland and make your car dreams come true.
Marked on their own 41. The Cougars, a 4-7 team, but last year made the playoffs. They've got one of the toughest schedules in the state. After this, they take on Pendleton, then Tucker County. Bunch receivers to the left, 2 out to the right, and 1 at the H-back. Coming across the formation, they dropped it and will jump on top of it. Roof will. There's 2 White Falcons wrestling for the football. And Wahama thinks they have it. James Toth pointing towards the right side. The officials wait to uncover it. And it is East Hardy football.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw again there, Chadwell, they've got to do something with him. He's so quick on that end. He was right there before the quarterback could even get the ball off.
Chadwell, somebody that Coach Toth spoke really highly about, has a ton of speed over there on the left side of the defensive line. So clock will roll. 9.5 minutes left first quarter. White Falcons lead a 7-0. East Hardy going right to left. As they'll split 2 receivers right, 1 left. As a man goes in motion, and Roof throws deep over the middle, wide open. Levi Price makes the catch. He's to the 25-yard line of Wahama. Chased down there by Aiden Young, out ahead to the 23.
That's one thing we got to keep an eye on is, East Hardy does like to throw, and they will go to the air, so Wahama's got to stay back and be ready for that at any time.
33 yards on the reception for Levi Price. The senior last year had 209 receiving yards.
And good job by Aiden Young there to be able to catch him down, because that was definitely a touchdown if he wouldn't have hustled and made that tackle.
8:55 and winding first quarter. 1st and 10 from the 24 of Wahama. As Boserman goes in motion, gets it on the pitch, angles towards the sideline, cuts it up the field, and is met right around the line of scrimmage.
A lot of White Falcon hats on that tackle there.
Saw Caden Roush jump out of the pile. 2 yards on the pickup there for Christian Boserman. Boserman, a senior. He'll line up here in the slot as Roof works from the gun with Graham off his left hip. Catches the ball, clean pocket, pump fakes, now scrambles. Roof tackled in the open field at the 26-yard line by Reason Stitt.
Once again, you're going to have a hard time. I think Coach Stowe's done a good job. He's got Chadwell on one side and Reason on the other side. That's real dangerous to try to get to the outside.
3rd and 8 at the 23 of the White Falcons. This will probably be 4-down territory. I don't know if that's factored into the play call here for Coach Devin Orndorff. Levi Price does have a really solid leg. I was watching him during warm-ups. As they'll go double receivers each side. High snap is caught. He faked the give, fooled the defense. Roof with space. He's got the first down and more. Breaks a tackle and is pushed out right in front of the pylon down inside the 5.
That was a great fake by East Hardy's quarterback. He rode him just long enough where the defense really sucked down on him and was able to come down on the other side right there. But I think he's got a little bit of an injury right there maybe.
Give Trevor Roof 25 yards as the clock will roll to 7:12. Ball marked at the 3. It's 1st and goal. Wide receiver Dove split way out towards the sideline on the right. And a single receiver left. Handoff to Graham. He's met quickly short of the goal line as D'Angelo Thompson made the stop.
Now this is where we'll get to see Wahama down in the trenches to see if they can really hold their own. I believe East Hardy's going to keep going back to that number 7 running back.
Just 1 yard on that last give. It's 2nd and 2. As the White Falcons crowd the line defensively. It's a QB keep. They hole up the middle. Roof is in for the score. And East Hardy makes it 7-6.
Well, we said before the game that the East Hardy's quarterback was going to be a threat to them, and he's definitely showing up to this game to let him know that they're still in it.
A 2-yard touchdown run from Trevor Roof. And Price on for the PAT. Roof will hold. Snap is back, holds down, kick is up, and perfect. As that'll land over in Walmart, it's 7-7. Back after this on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf.
It's time to make your dreams a reality by finding a lovely new place at Home Pro Custom Builders in Point Pleasant. Family owned and operated for over a decade, Home Pro specializes in custom modular and mobile homes. They offer full service excavation and septic installation services as well. Model homes are open for viewing Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come on down to Home Pro Custom Builders at 3411 Jackson Avenue in Point Pleasant. For more information, call 304-675-4386 and check out the website at homeproc.com. homeprowv.com.
To upgrade your home with a comfortable new setup, stop by Main Street Furniture and Flooring in Middleport. Main Street Furniture and Flooring offers a wide selection of premium sofas, recliners, mattresses, and more. And if you're looking to renovate from the ground up, Main Street sells and installs quality carpet and flooring products. Call 740-691-5125 for more information. Main Street Furniture and Flooring in Middleport. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
And we're back on WJH 93.1 The Wolf. Michael Sussman here alongside Colton McKinney. It's 7-7. Both teams have sort of exchanged punches at this point.
Yeah, it's good to see this. Wahama needs a challenge right off the bat.
Price to kick things away to Reason Stitt, who's the deep man. He booted it. It's caught at the goal line. And Stitt fair caught it. So that'll be a touchback. Impressive end-over-end kick there from Levi Price.
That was a great kick, especially for, kickoff as high as it was, because that allows your tacklers to be able to get down there pretty quickly.
So the last White Falcon drive was only one play, a 26-yard touchdown run from Reason Stitt. They'll start this drive out at their own 20. As Trayvon Beers lines up in the backfield. Double receivers left, Beers in motion, gets it on the pitch. Trayvon cuts outside, has about 7 or 8 yards before he's wrangled down. So one of the elements there to the gun tee, that outside pitch, you'll see that a lot.
Yeah, especially in the wing tee, it's something they go to a lot, and it really relies on your tight ends, tackles, and also your wideouts to really make those blocks to be able to make something happen.
Man in motion, fake to Beers. The whistle sounds before Trey Simpkins heads up field. A flag's out. And it's a procedural penalty, false start on the White Falcons. That'll back it up 5, makes it a 2nd down and 8. As Coach Toth throws his arms up in a little bit of frustration. Double receivers each side. Beers in tight to the right. He'll lead block for Simpkins, who runs off the right edge and is tackled at about the 33, pickup of 10, and that'll move the chains.
That was a good job by Trayvon out here to come down on that block. And it was also a good job by Simpkins. Most players that aren't seasoned would have tried to kick it to the outside to get as many yards, but he cut back down in to get some pretty good yardage.
Simpkins will call out instructions as he puts his hands up, catches the snap, hands off to Reason Stitt. Stitt heads past the 40 where he'll tackle Micah Ludwig, bowls him over there. Stitt to the 42. Give him 9.
And that's the other thing about Stitt. He's not afraid to, come up and meet a defender head on. And as you can see right there, a lot of them would try to juke and get out of the way, and he met him head on.
Stitt with 35 rushing yards and a touchdown so far in the game. He gets the give and is tackled right at the 45-yard line. That'll move the sticks. Play made by Mason Wilkins. First and 10, ball on the White Falcon 45 as we're tied 7-7. 4 minutes, 34 seconds unwinded. Stitt at the wing, Beers at running back. 2 wide receivers, hand off is to Trayvon. Trayvon Beers past the 50, drags a tackler to the 45. Did the football pop out? I think it did at the end of it, but Beers will jump out of the pile with the ball.
Yeah, you definitely got to have that high and tight mentality. You got to hold on to the ball, especially out there in open field tackling, because it can pop out so easily. But going back to that play, it was a good job by Hunter Miller there on the end to seal off that end to be able to get to the outside, and that's the biggest part about Wahama football.
Beers with 9 on the carry, 2nd and 1. As he'll go in motion, they faked it to him. It's a Trey Simpkins quarterback keeper. And Graham brings him down at the 40. Pickup of 5 and a first down. 7-7, 4:03 and ticking. Trips receivers out to the right. Simpkins will roll out. And the flag comes down, false start on Wahama.
That's a second penalty on Wahama just here in the first quarter. They've got to come together, and you know those stupid penalties will cost you at the end of the game.
So second down, 15, 3:54 left in the first quarter.
I would see Coach Toko the air with this play.
And Simpkins will roll right, puts his foot on the ground, throws deep, looking for Beers, and it's swatted away. Christian Boserman, the deflection.
Good job by number 3. He was in the right position there to be able to knock it down, and most would go up to try to recover that, and it was a smart move by him to knock it down.
3:39 left. Second and 15. Wahama getting aggressive there, taking a shot. And Simpkins will look back to the wristband. Last year, Trace had a 66% completion percentage, 13 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. As it's the forward pitch to Reason. Stitt is past the secondary. He's out of town, gone. A 45-yard touchdown run, untouched.
And that's the other thing. I mean, we talk about Trayvon being a possible replacement for Connor Lambert. I think if Stitt keeps it up, he's going to be right there with Lambert along with Trayvon. I mean, Stitt is just so explosive. I mean, 1 minute he's in the middle of the pile, next minute he pops out and he's running for a 40-yard touchdown.
13-7 White Falcons. Hunter Miller out for another point after attempt. Low snap. Simpkins has to improvise. He rolls right, headed towards the pylon. Trey Simpkins, did he get in? He did. The 2-point try, good.
That was a good job by Trace there. And once we talk about season there, he saw it hit the ground and he knew he had to go.
15-7 White Falcons, 3:31 left in the first quarter. We're back after this on WJH 93.1.
What is hometown? It's Friday night football and other youth sports. Home National Bank, your hometown bank, congratulates our young athletes. At Home National, we believe the lessons learned on the athletic field are lifelong, and we say thank you to the parents, volunteers, and coaches who make sports happen. At Home National, we also say, go Bucks. We're proud supporters of The Ohio State University and OU, Home National Bank, with locations in Racine, Syracuse, and Middleport. Member FDIC.
For premium coverage on home, life, auto business, and more, stop by Julia Davis State Farm, located at 2926 Jackson Avenue in Point Pleasant. Julia Davis is proud to provide insurance and financial services to the good folks of Mason, Meigs, and Gallia counties, as well as to those in all surrounding areas. Julia Davis State Farm, licensed in West Virginia and Ohio. Call 304-812-5126 to schedule an appointment today.
And we're back to it on WJEH. 15-7, the White Falcons lead it over East Hardy. Line drive boot again from Hunter Miller, caught drifting backwards by Levi Price. Price jump step to the 30, tiptoes to the 33, tackled there by number 6, Andrew Hall. So the last drive for East Hardy, Trevor Roof was able to hit a deep pass to Levi Price, a 33-yard strike, and later on in the possession scored on the ground from 2 yards out. They'll get it at their own 35, 3:23 left in the first. Let's see if the White Falcons can clamp down defensively, especially on the back end. Three receivers out to the right side, one to the left. They'll jog on an offensive lineman, Bodie Brill-Late. Play clock's at 3. Now one, gotta hurry. And they do get it off. Handoff faked as Roof rolls right, throws. Price again wide open. Jukes a man. See ya. Trevor Roof to Levi Price. A 65-yard touchdown strike.
I believe we got a ball game here.
Levi Price with 98 receiving yards on just 2 plays.
And I believe there the corner was a little bit upset because he looked back and he's got 2 defenders he's trying to cover. I don't know where the safety went to in that play, but I'm sure Coach Toth ain't happy about that.
Yeah, that math equation is not what you want. So Price got to catch his breath. He just ran a 60. And now has to do the finesse part of it. Roof to hold. He gets it down on the block. Kick is up. And it is good. 15-14. Wahama leads by 1. 3:13 left in the first. We're back after this.
Looking to auction, manage.
New Era Broadband introduces Nip Mobile. Get reliable national coverage at down home prices. Unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data available. Affordable monthly plans as low as $15. Neb Mobile.
That's Neb with 1 B.
Available now through New Era Broadband. Call 740-992-0620 or visit www.netmobile.com.
Keep putting off? Well, procrastination pays off. Because right now, you get up to $75 back on your favorite Valspar paints at Hagen's Uspen and Point Pleasant. From August 29th through September 7th, choose Valspar Medallion Plus paint and save $12 per gallon container during our Labor Day event. Save on other great Valspar paints, too, during this time. Take advantage of rebate savings at Hagen's Uspen through September 7th. Store located at 312 6th Street in Point Pleasant. See the rebate URL in store for more details.
And we are back on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf. 15-14, the White Falcons lead it over the East Hardy Cougars. And Colton Wahama, just a couple miscommunication situations there on the back end has led to some scores.
Yeah, it's what it seems like. I know they're playing a zone defense, it looks like, and I think just the safety went with somebody else he wasn't supposed to. I saw Coach Toth over here correcting him.
Levi Price, boot to ball, and this is way in the end zone. I think this guy might have a future as a college kicker.
Yeah, he's definitely got a leg behind him. I mean, to be able to consistently hit the end zone, that's pretty well.
Yeah, I don't see it a ton in high school. So White Falcons will go left to right on the dial here. The ball again on the 20. Riesenstedt with runs of 26 and 45. He has 2 touchdowns.
And I think East Hardy's doing a great job of sealing off the ends. They just need to work on the inside game a little bit.
As Trey Simpkins works from the shotgun, Beers and Jake Roberts switch sides of the formation. Simpkins will roll right. It's a designed quarterback run following a couple blocks, slips a tackle, and another one as he is wrangled out of bounds. And their number 22, Micah Ludwig. Right around the first down marker, gain of 9.
And that was just Trace trying to make something out of nothing, honestly, because as you can see there, his wideouts wasn't able to seal off that end, and when you can't do that, there's nowhere to go.
Simpkins 8 yards per carry in the early going, as 24 rushing on 3 attempts. Fakes the give to Beers on the end around, goes to Stitt. Stitt cuts it out, then outward past the first down marker at the 30. A flag came down as he was pushed out at the 36-yard line, again by Ludwig.
I'd say it's going to be a holding.
And it is indeed on the White Falcons. As the White Hat will make the official call. We've got the microphones hooked up today. And they're working pretty well, you can hear. So that'll make it a 2nd and 12 at the 29 of Wahama. The whistle sounds. Simpkins in the shotgun. Deers in motion. Simpkins looks to throw. Had Young for a second, then tucks it and runs. First down, much more for Simpkins as he's hit hard at the 36-yard line. Tackled there by Price. Chains will move. So 4th carry there for Trey Simpkins. Pickup of 18 as the clock will roll. 2.5 minutes first quarter. Simpkins fakes to Stitt, rolls left, throws deep, and it's caught at the 32-yard line. Trevor Roof makes the tackle as he just went up and got it. That was Roush. Cooper Roush, we've seen what he can do on the basketball court. Gets the opportunity at wide out and just one-on-one right there.
Yeah, that was a good job. I think 11 was in the right position, but, you know, you got to look. As soon as the receiver looks, you got to look back for the ball, and I think he was a little bit too late.
32 yards on the pickup for Cooper Roush. Timeout taken. East Hardy will take it right along with them. 15-14, Wahama leads.
Meigs County Health Department invites you to the Lost Voices Meigs Mason County Recovery Walk on Saturday, September 6th at 11 a.m. on the Pomeroy parking lot. This special event will raise awareness, celebrate recovery, honor lost lives, and have conversations about addiction as a disease. If you have questions about fighting addiction, there will be a number of community resources available at the walk. Activities include recovery stories, chalk walk, and free Narcan and fentanyl test strips. We need to end the stigma and fight addiction, not addicts. Lost Voices Meigs Mason County Recovery Walk is open to all, including those who have family members, friends, or they themselves are fighting addiction. Again, the Meigs Mason Lost Voices Recovery Walk is September 6th at 11 on the Pomeroy parking lot. We hope to see you on September 6th. This message funded by the Ohio Department of Health.
And we are back on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf. East Hardy just burned its first time out moments ago. Cooper Roush with the 32-yard reception as the White Falcons find themselves on the 32 of East Hardy. Handoff to Trayvon Beers. Beers spins ahead to the 21-yard line. And it's a first down. Pickup of 11.
Yeah, that was a good run by Trayvon, but the only thing I would probably try to advise him is to cover that ball whenever he's going through the hole. He's tall, and they're going to start beating on his ribs before too long.
Beers will go to the wing. From the gun, handoff, Reason, Stitt, gaping hole, dives forward, tripped up at the end of it by Christian Boserman near the first down marker.
And honestly, with Reason, you're going to have to hit him in the legs to slow him down because he's so explosive and so elusive. You've got to go for the legs.
Pickup of 11, that'll move the chains. Ball on the 11 of the Cougars. Cooper Roush with man coverage out to the left with Roof playing across from him. And Aiden Young, the receiver to the right side. They'll sprint in motion. They give to Stitt. Stitt is hit immediately, tackled by Nick Roomsberg. Nice pursuit inside there by the sophomore. Pickup of 1. So 105 and winding. Second down and 8. They'll say pickup of 2. As the White Falcons look to the wristband. Inside 1 minute to go. Just over 40-second differential play clock and game clock. Quarterback draw. Simpkins bounces it out. Trey Simpkins stutters and is tackled just short by Micah Ludwig. 34.6 seconds left. The clock will stop. I guess he went out of bounds. As the official, is he calling the first down? They gave the first down, so first and goal from the 1. Young sprints across. It's a Simpkins quarterback run, and he's over the goal line. Touchdown.
And that's the good thing with Simpkins, being able to run the ball for many years. He's not afraid to come up and, run the ball and take a hit just like he did there.
So from 1 yard out with 24.1 seconds left, Trace Simpkins scores to put the White Falcons up 21-14. We've got a shootout brewing in Mason. Out will come Hunter Miller to attempt the point after. Last time they mishandled the snap, and Simpkins improvised for the 2-pointer. As the hold is down, it's a low kick, but it got through, squeaked in somehow. 22-14 Wahama. We'll head to a break. Back after this on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf.
French City Homes at 269 Upper River Road in Gallipolis, Ohio, is loaded with beautiful sectional, modular, and single-wide homes. Locally owned and operated since 1969, French City Homes puts the customer first above all. Their experienced team will find a home that fits your needs and budget. French City has gorgeous ready-built homes that will make a perfect space for you and your family. French City Homes in Gallipolis, supporting local high school football coverage.
Ken Bass Insurance Agency, located at 607 5th Street in New Haven, West Virginia, offers expert coverage on home, life, retirement, and more. Agents Trent Roush and John Greer will personally assist you with an affordable plan to protect the important things. Call 304-882-2145 for more information. Ken Bass Insurance Agency, licensed in West Virginia and Ohio. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
And we're back on WJEH. Hunter Miller to kick it away with the White Falcons up 22-14 over East Hardy. Levi Price caught it. He'll head across the 20, cuts it up to the 30, past the 40, 45, 50. Price breaking tackles. Tackled at the 40-yard line of Wahama by Cooper Roush.
And that was a good job there. If you watch Stitt, he was over here on this side, and he was able to snake his way through there to help Cooper with that tackle.
Good vision there from Levi Price. He was way towards the right sideline there, sort of bananaed across the field. So on the 40 of the White Falcons, got 2 men in the backfield, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. And your running back is Graham. They'll fake it to him. They throw the screen as it's caught ahead to the 36-yard line, and tackled there is Mason Wilkins. He was caught by Stitt. Pickup of 4. The first quarter spot clock will expire, and we take it to a break. 22-14. We're back.
Keep growing, keep growing, keep fighting, don't lose your way. Keep digging, keep striving day after day. In the garden we find our strength, our core. Keep growing through it all. Growing through it all. Growing through it all.
New Era Broadband introduces NIP Mobile. Get reliable national coverage at down home prices. Unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data available. Affordable monthly plans as low as $15. NIP Mobile.
That's NIB with 1 B.
Available now through New Era Broadband. Call 740-992-0620 or visit www.nipmobile.com.
But the Cougars moments ago just ripped off a long return from Levi Price. So they have excellent field position at the 36 of the White Falcons with a 2nd and 6. Snap is back to Roof. He hands to Graham. Actually faked the White Falcons and me out. Roof down the sideline, untouched, in for the score from 36 yards.
Wow. I was sitting there watching Seven get tackled, and I thought for sure it was a tackle for a loss. And then whenever you spoke up and said he's going down the sidelines, I mean, that just blows my mind. That was a great job.
Trevor Roof with the 36-yard touchdown scamper. Put it right in the gut of Graham, pulled it at the last moment. So last time they went with the PAT, do you think about trying to go ahead and tie up the game 22-20, or is it too early?
I think it's too early. I think they'll just kick the PAT and call it good and try to get him in the long run.
And they'll throw with Roof. It's incomplete. As the pressure was coming there from the White Falcons, D'Angelo Thompson. They cling to a 2-point lead. Wahama does 22-20. We're back after this on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf.
Need a hand with your estate planning? We'll do you one better. How about a Handley? Since 2009, Handley Law Office in Point Pleasant has been an experienced and dependable law firm assisting clients with property deeds and wills. Attorney Tanya Handley will give you the care and expertise needed to plan for the future. Make an appointment today to set your family up for tomorrow. Handley Law Office, located at 419 Main Street in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Call 304-675-5290 for more information.
It's time to get your wheels rolling along smoothly, and Sassafras Tire in West Columbia is the place to go. Sassafras Tire is ready to meet all of your basic automobile needs with premium tires, wheel alignments, oil changes, and more. Your vehicle will be driving good as new with a top-notch tune-up from Sassafras Tire, located at 4964 Penile Road in West Columbia. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
And we're back to it on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf. The White Falcons up 22-20 over East Hardy. And they'll try an onside kick. Levi Price recovers it himself. He kicked it, he ran after it, he jumped on it, and it's going to be awfully close. Right around to the 50. Did he pick it up early? And they'll say it went 11 yards, and they might have pulled it off.
Yeah, I mean, to up here, it looked like it did go 10 yards, but it's kind of a tough call from here, but from where they're starting, they're saying it's their ball.
Our broadcast table set up right at the 50. And it was close, as the referee will tell James Toth to relax. And the officials make the call. So they will say Wahama football, it did not go 10, and if it didn't, it was only by maybe a half a foot.
Yeah, it was very, very close. I mean, from here it kind of looked like it, but I mean, I don't know who grabbed it first from East Hardy, but he was right there on top of it the entire time.
So the White Hat points towards the Walmart direction as the White Falcons go right to left on the dial. 11:50 left, second quarter action. Trayvon Beers set up at the wing on the left, single receiver in tight to each side. As the give is to Stitt, Stitt past the 50 to the 45-40, Reason Stitt is tackled from behind, brought down at the 33-yard line as Boserman ran him down.
Reason was very close right there from breaking it. I wouldn't leave him with too much space like they did there.
Pickup of 14, that takes him over 100. 102 to go along with 2 scores for Reason. As they'll set the chains, 1st and 10 from the 35 of East Hardy. It's given to Stitt. Stitt with the hole up the middle. Reason past the secondary, and he'll go in again. 3rd touchdown. Reason Stitt, this time from 35 yards.
I think Coach Toth there, the play before that, saw that hole open up as well as it did, so he went to it again just to see if they would, fall for it, and they did.
So the White Falcons extend the lead out to 8. 28-20. Simpkins gets ready to hold the PAT. Here comes Hunter Miller. Today's broadcast brought to you by Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. Snaps back, holds down, and the kick is good. 29-20 Wahama. Let's see if the home team can come up with a stop after this on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf.
Get ready for the fall season at Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. Bring your home to life with their lovely selection of fall decor. And Bob's also has hardy fall garden mums perfect for your front porch or garden. You can stock up your produce supply as Bob's has the tastiest fresh fruits and vegetables anywhere. Bob's Market and Greenhouses, a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports, wishes good luck to the White Falcon football team this fall. Bob's Market, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970.
Romance scams are more common than you might think, and they can impact both your heart and your finances. Scammers often build trust online, creating a connection before asking for money. At Farmers Bank, we're here to help you stay informed and alert. Remember, a genuine relationship doesn't come with a price tag. Protect your personal and financial information, and don't let emotions cloud your judgment. Stay safe, protect your wallet, and guard your heart. Farmers Bank, we care about you and your well-being. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
29-20 Wahama leads it at Bechtel Stadium. Hunter Miller will kick off again. There's 11:23 left in the second quarter. It's a deep one, angled towards the right, caught by Levi Price. Will go across the 25, ahead to the 30. Is stonewalled there, wrestles for a little bit longer out to the 32 as Riesenstedt and the rest of the cavalry make the stop. So we knew we were going to see two pretty good offenses tonight, but how about 49 points in the first quarter and 45 seconds?
That makes for exciting football, and I'm glad to be here to watch it. But like we was talking there, I think the defensive ends on Wahama sides need to settle down a little bit and make sure that fullback has the ball before the quarterback, our number 11, takes off with it.
So Trevor Roof rushed for a 36-yard touchdown last time, fakes a handoff, dumps it off in the flat as it's cut and brought up to the 35-yard line. As Micah Ludwig made the catch there on the screen. Jake Roberts made the tackle, pickup of 2. $10:50 and winding. I'll give them one more. It's 2nd and 7. Single receiver left, 2 to the right. Graham in the backfield behind Roof. It's a handoff up the middle. Chadwell makes the play. Maybe got a yard.
As you can see over here, number 3 of Wahama was trying to get one of the safeties to come over with him because he had double slot out here and didn't have no help. So Wahama might want to, if East Hardy sees that, they're going to capitalize on it.
Clock will roll to 10:20. 3rd down and 6 from the 37-yard line. You feel like this is a big play for the early momentum. Let's see if the White Falcons can get off the field. From the shotgun, Roof surveys Chadwell in his face. He slips it to Graham. Graham heads upfield and clipped the official. A White Falcon met him right at the line of scrimmage. This is going to be close. And they move the chains, pickup of 7.
And I wouldn't be surprised if East Hardy keeps going back to that because I believe that was their tight end that caught that. And if the defensive ends aren't jamming him at the line, that's going to be there a lot.
Fourth completion for Roof. As they'll go trips right, 1 to the left. And a man in the backfield. They fake it to him. Roof hesitates, eludes the pocket, throws on the run, and too tall intended for Micah Ludwig. As Wahama's Aiden Young was in coverage.
We got a flag down on the play.
It's a personal foul going to go against Wahama. Roughing the passer. That's expensive.
I believe it might actually have been a late hit on the quarterback. I'm unsure there. I think it was. I think the ball was already left the quarterback's hands, and I think it was hit by one of Wahama's defensive line.
And that is the calls. The officials will march it up 15 yards into Wahama territory and spot it at the 41. Just a beautiful night for some football here at Bechtel Stadium. We got the real game going on in the middle, but a lot of other important games going on in the left corner.
Oh, yeah, growing up, I remember being over in the pits, playing games and everything like that. Good memories over there.
Used to be a baseball field, correct?
Yes,
sir.
Am
I getting that right?
Yep, used to be a baseball field.
One man in the backfield, two to the right, one receiver left. Fakes the handoff and then tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Several White Falcons involved. I saw Taylor Northup pop up out of the pile. No gains, 2nd and 10.
I wouldn't be surprised if I don't see East Hardy going back to the air here and trying to pick one number 3 of Wahama here. They've got some big plays off him, so I'm wanting to see what they do here.
A wide receiver split out there is Dayton Dove. As Roof drops back, he's got a clean pocket, and that's what they do. Levi Price down the seam, and it's deflected away. Beers and Aiden Young in coverage. East Hardy took a shot.
That was a good job. I think Coach Roush there has made some defensive adjustments to make sure that doesn't happen again, but I had a feeling that was coming.
When you're on the headset, what's that communication like when you're trying to make adjustments in the moment?
It's very difficult. I know a lot of people think coaching's pretty easy and you're trying to do things on the fly. You just got to try to move players in the right position, and that's what Coach Roush did and his defensive team upstairs did as well to make sure that safety was over top the deep men.
So 3rd and 10. A timeout called at field level.
And I saw number 3 coming off here, Wahama's near side corner here, and I saw Cooper Roush going in to replace him.
It's taken by East Hardy. They burn their second one. We're back after this on WJH 93.1 The Wolf.
The University of Rio Grande and Rio Grande Community College is committed to excellence in education at an affordable price. With campuses across southern Ohio in Gallion, Jackson, Meigs, Pike, and Vinton counties, obtaining your degree or certification has never been easier. We are committed to your success and offer a wide range of programs, dedicated faculty, and a friendly community. Scholarships and financial aid are available to help you along the way. At Rio, we are changing tomorrows by making an affordable education within reach. Visit us online at rio.edu. That's rio.edu.
And we're back to it on WJH 93.1 The Wolf as we talk to our listeners on 93.1 FM and the WJH Facebook page. We're at Wahama High School, 29-20. The White Falcons lead it over East Hardy in the season opener. East Hardy facing a 3rd and 10 as Graham is the setback off the right hip of the quarterback, Trevor Roof. It's a pass play. They throw over the middle, too far for Levi Price, who had some space, looked like he might have been open. Trayvon Beers was closing in on him. Incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
And that was a good job by East Hardy to kind of go to the middle there to see if Trayvon would actually bite on the deep man that went down again. That was a good job by East Hardy, a good effort, I might say, but it was also a good job by Wahama to look out for that.
The offense is staying on the field for 4th and 10. Roof in the gun. Double receivers down to the right side, double receivers left. Roof steps up in the pocket. Throws drifting towards his left, looking for Price, who dives for it. Did he get his hands under the football? He did. Another long reception by Levi Price, who's running circles over the middle of the secondary.
That was a good job by the quarterback because he was real close to the line of scrimmage. I thought maybe he was above it, but I believe he was right there behind it.
A reception of 36 yards, 36, 33, and 65 yard catches tonight for Levi Price. They're hitting him on the explosives. First and goal from the 4, second quarter clock at 8:15 and going. As Roof will roll, pumps, Chadwell closing in, jump throws, caught right around the goal line. He's in. What a play by Dayton Dove. Trevor Roof jumped and threw it. He was getting hit simultaneously. And Dove just boxed out his man, really, and made the catch.
Was you saying earlier that number 11 was a transfer?
Well, he played against the White Falcons last year in the game against East Hardy in the second half after the starters came out. Roof looking comfortable out there tonight. Back to Roof. They hand to Graham. He puts his head down. East Hardy failed two-point conversion attempt as Wahama up by a field goal, 29-26. We're back after this on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf.
Now in stock, hard-to-get Chevrolet Traxxas, over 50 available. More coming, starting under $23,000. The Car Ferry says clear the lot, 2026 is on the way. GMC 2026 Terrains, 40 in stock, up to $1,800 off. Mark Porter Chevy GMC in Ashland, Kentucky and Pomeroy, Ohio has truck. Take up to $14,000 off. 2025 GMC Sierras. Offer includes $3,500 owner loyalty rebate. Must own 2011 or newer Buick or GMC. We need your trade-in, or we can buy your vehicle if you want to sell it. Chevrolet Equinoxes save $2,000 off. 2026 over 40 in stock. Take $9,000 off. 2025 Chevrolet and GMC heavy-duty pickup. Take up to $12,000 off. Select Chevy Silverado pickups, over 40 available. All must go this month. Tahoes, Suburbans, Yukons, Trailblazers, Corvettes. We stock deep and sell them cheap. Shop MarkPorterAuto.com 24 hours a day as one of the top 5 GMC dealers in the state. Our goal is to be number 1. Our deals will get us there. Come to Route 7 and Route 33, Pomeroy, Ohio, or Greenup Avenue, Ashland, Kentucky. Over 800 GM vehicles available. Our dreams do come true. Sale ends September 2nd. All rebates to dealer.
And we're back on WJH 93.1 The Wolf. Michael Sussman here alongside Colton McKinney, 29-26. This is a good old Mason County shootout so far.
Yeah, it is, and I wouldn't be surprised if they come back to that onside kick and try to get it, because they were very close.
Each side is bunched really close to one another. Now Levi Price puts the hand up. He kicks deep and striped it. Touchback into the end zone.
I mean, there's not much you can do right there. I mean, that's a good job by their kicker.
Price having a heck of a ball game. Had the 65-yard touchdown reception earlier. So 8 minutes even. The White Falcons get it on their own 20. Reason Stitt with 3 rushing touchdowns. As it's up the middle here, quarterback runs. Simpkins is a good burst ahead of the 39. Ludwig credited for the stop. White Falcons slow down, play clock drips to 15, 7:35 rolling on the second quarter clock. Handoff is to Stitt, Stitt up the middle, has a small crease, and then is hit hard, brought down by Micah Ludwig, pickup of 4 or 5.
I can see Coach Toe staying to the ground, trying to eat up some of this clock, get to the half and readjust.
2nd and 5, 7-10 and bleeding. 29-26 White Falcons. They go right to left on the dial. Empty backfield, double receivers each side. Trayvon Beers goes across the formation. Simpkins fakes it to him. He's got the first down. He's to the 50, 40, 35, 30. Turns on the Jets. 15, 10. Simpkins. 60-yard touchdown run.
This is definitely becoming an offensive game, that's for sure.
Explosive plays everywhere. The White Falcons up to 35 so far in the first half. And Simpkins had a big hole there. Credit the inside of the offensive line and everybody else for blocking downfield. Hunter Miller getting a good kicking workout. Snap is back. Simpkins puts it on the block. The kick is low and misfired off the left side. It's no good. 35-26. We're back after this on WJH 93.1.
It's time to make your dreams a reality by finding a lovely new place at Home Pro Custom Builders in Point Pleasant. Family owned and operated for over a decade, Home Pro specializes in custom modular and mobile homes. They offer full service excavation and septic installation services as well. Model homes are open for viewing Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come on down to Home Pro Custom Builders at 3411 Jackson Avenue in Point Pleasant. For more information, call 304-675-4386 and check out the website at homeprowv.com.
To upgrade your home with a comfortable new setup, stop by Main Street Furniture and Flooring in Middleport. Main Street Furniture and Flooring offers a wide selection of premium sofas, recliners, mattresses, and more. And if you're looking to renovate from the ground up, Main Street sells and installs quality carpet and flooring products. Call 740-691-5125 for more information. Main Street Furniture and Flooring in Middleport. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
6:52 left in the second quarter. Wahama leads East Hardy 35-26. Hunter Miller went to take the kickoff, and then a flag came down. I think the White Falcons might have jumped offside as far as being across the line before the ball was kicked.
Yeah, I believe Hunter there was trying a little bit of a squib kick, and it's not usually up to his normal speed when he's kicking it downfield, and I think it's what threw the Wahama off there.
Yeah, just that little stutter step. Just week one, still working out some kinks. So that backs it up to the 35. Levi Price and Christian Boserman back deep. Whistle sounds, and Miller kicks short, and it's jumped on right at the 50. I don't know if that was a short squib or an onside attempt. Either way, it gives East Hardy pretty solid field position as Mason Wilkins dove on it. 6:51 left, second quarter, as the Cougars will break the huddle.
And I'd watch for that number 7 holding on there for long. They'll probably up a lot of the clock here.
And they do give it to Graham, who's met immediately, wrapped up, tackled by Caden Roush. One yard on the gain. Tomorrow at noon, tune into WJH 93.1 for Ohio State versus Texas. A big-time opener in the Horseshoe, as college football playoff implications right off the bat. Double receivers each side. Back is Roof. Roof throws the screen. A flag comes down. Graham with a solid gain to the 41, but this could be coming back. Holding on East Hardy.
And East Hardy's been very successful with those screens. I mean, most high school teams can't do a screen as well as they've done it for their first game coming out.
What's the key to setting up a good screen?
Well, you got to watch what the defense is doing, and it's hard as a defensive end not to fly back there and try to make the tackle. You've kind of got tunnel vision, and once a team sees that, that's when they want to go to the screen. So it's all about baiting them in and just throwing the little dump there.
So Roof back in the shotgun with one receiver flanked out to the left, 3 to the right. Chadwell came off the field late. And the White Falcons will go ahead and take a timeout at the 6:10 mark. 2nd and 15. East Hardy's facing. We're back after this on W.
Volunteers and coaches who make sports happen. At Home National, we also say, Go Bucks! We're proud supporters of The Ohio State University and OU, Home National Bank, with locations in Racine, Syracuse, and Middleport. Member FDIC.
For premium coverage on home, life, auto business, and more, stop by Julia Davis State Farm, located at 2926 Jackson Avenue in Point Pleasant. Julia Davis is proud to provide insurance and financial services to the good folks of Mason, Meigs, and Gallia counties, as well as to those in all surrounding areas. Julia Davis State Farm, licensed in West Virginia and Ohio. Call 304-812-5126 to schedule an appointment today.
2nd down and 19. East Hardy runs a pass play. Ian Fowler in the face of the quarterback, Roof, who slips the pocket, completes it to Dove. He's tackled by Riesenstedt right at the 50. So it was 3rd and 19 previously, or rather 2nd and 19. Now it's 3rd down and 9. Second catch there by Dove. Has 14 yards receiving and the touchdown earlier.
I look for East Hardy to go across the middle right here to get the first down, probably on a pass.
And single high safety is Trayvon Beers. He'll drift towards the right side as East Hardy's got 3 receivers over in that direction. Coach Devin Orndorff yelling out a couple of things. A flag will come down. The play clock expired. Delay of game.
Now, Wahama doesn't want to get comfortable here because 11 can come out here and really throw the ball and really make a big impact.
And is this a situation where you really got to know where the sticks are?
Absolutely, and you can't let off the gas pedal here because your players want to get complacent during they see this big of a deficit against them, especially how many yardage they need, and they get complacent thinking that it's going to be easy, but then a big play breaks free.
Third and 14 from the 45-yard line of the Cougars. Snaps back. Roof throws deep as Beers knocks it away. In coverage, intended receiver was Christian Boserman. It's incomplete. A flag is down. James Toth going to decline it.
And number 3's down too as well, and he was open. If 11 had a little bit more under it, I mean, that was going to be a big play.
Holding was the call that was declined. As the East Hardy trainer continues to check on a player at the 5-12.
Keep growing, keep fighting, don't lose your way. Keep digging, keep striving day after day. In the garden we find our strength, our core. Keep growing through it all. Growing through it all. Growing through it all.
Is the #1 seller of GM vehicles in the area because of magical deals like this. Take up to $8,500 off a 2025 GMC Sierra heavy-duty pickup. Stop by Mark Porter Chevrolet GMC in Pomeroy and Ashland and make your car dreams come true.
Is Mason County's only real estate office with a licensed auctioneer. Call 304-675-5548. ERA Town and Country Real Estate, located at 1911 Jefferson Boulevard in Point Pleasant, a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
5:12 left, second quarter. The White Falcons up 35-26. East Hardy facing a 4th and 14 will have to punt. As Trayvon Beers started out back deep, now he's going to come back closer towards the safety spot to make sure they punt, and they do. Dove gets away a decent one. It takes an East Hardy bounce. Roll down by the 5-yard line. Really an impressive punt there from Dove. A penalty marker is down at the 46-yard line. We go down to the white hat. Personal foul, face mask against East Hardy. So it'll be enforced on the end of the kick, and that helps because Wahama was going to be backed up pretty far.
If you're East Hardy, you want to look at trying to stop Rees and Stitt, and also, watching Trey Simpkins as well.
So just for the momentum to finally get a stop, I think that's big for the confidence of the defense.
Absolutely. And I wouldn't be surprised if you see Coach Toth go to the air, because I'm sure he wants to score before the half just to kind of set the tone.
Exactly 5 minutes left. Cooper Roush is flanked out at wide receiver on the right side. Had the big 32-yard reception earlier. Reason Stitt gets the handoff. Stitt up the middle, keeps the feet moving. Goes past the 30, right around the first down marker, gain of 11.
There's a lot of laundry being thrown on the field tonight.
We have another conference. The officials sorted out another personal foul, a face mask, and again it's on East Hardy.
If East Hardy wants to stay in this game, they got to quit doing these, penalties, because it's going to really start to add up.
So the chain gang moves it ahead, 15 yards to the 45-yard line of Wahama. Simpkins catches the snap, hands off to Reason Stitt. Stitt cuts it out to the left. He's got a huge hole. 30, 25, 20. Stitt, adios. He's gone from 55 yards. Reason Stitt.
And we talk about the explosive again of Reason Stitt. I mean, if you watch, he jogs halfway through the hole, and as soon as he sees it open up, he explodes like a shotgun, and he's out of there.
Touchdown number 4 for Reason Stitt. James Toth instantly put the 2 fingers up after he scored. White Falcons going for 2. As Aiden Young, Cooper Roush out at wide receiver. Beers will sprint across. Simpkins wide open. Trayvon Beers in for the 2-pointer. 43-26 Wahama. 4:40 left in the second quarter. And we're back after this on WJH 93.1 The Wolf.
Do you have a paint project you've been meaning to do but keep putting off? Well, procrastination pays off, because right now you get up to $75 back on your favorite Valspar paints at Hagen's Usman and Point Pleasant. From August 29th through September 7th, choose Valspar Medallion Plus paint and save $12 per gallon container during our Labor Day event. Save on other great Valspar paints too during this time. Take advantage of rebate savings at Hagen's Usman through September 7th. Store located at 312 6th Street in Point Pleasant. See the rebate URL in store for more details.
French City Homes at 269 Upper River Road in Gallipolis, Ohio, is loaded with beautiful sectional, modular, and single-wide homes. Locally owned and operated since 1969, French City Homes puts the customer first above all. Their experienced team will find a home that fits your needs and budget. French City has gorgeous ready-built homes that will make a perfect space for you and your family. French City Homes in Gallipolis, supporting local high school football coverage.
And we're back inside of the New Era Broadband broadcast booth. 43-26, the White Falcons with the advantage. So in this situation, you want a stop and you want to get the ball back.
Absolutely. Yeah, you don't want them to have any more momentum than what they have, so we're going to see probably Coach Roush come out with his best defense to hold them here.
Hunter Miller, ball on tee, puts the foot through it. It's a low one, and it was dropped and then rolled out of bounds as Cole Lance tried to catch the screamer. That thing was humming.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's what Coach Toth exactly wanted to happen, because he was pretty happy right there with that play.
Here comes the Wahama defense. Got a stop on the last possession. Forced a Dayton Dove punt. The sun coming down here at Bechtel Stadium. The lights have been on throughout. Next week we'll be right back here against Tyler Consolidated. And then after that, on the 12th, the trip to South Gallia. Got a cool-looking schedule this year. Some different teams on there. South Gallia play Eastern again. From the shotgun, they hand to Nehemiah Graham, who ran right into the stomach of Caden Roush. Probably dropped him for a loss. And he did indeed. They'll scoot the marker back about 3 yards.
And I've been watching East Hardy's quarterback. He kind of reads before he reacts and gives the ball off.
So 3 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. As they fake the screen, and it's complete. They run in the middle past the 25-yard line to the 26. It was thrown to Price. Gain of 6. 4th reception of the game for Price. Moses Mankin made the tackle. One receiver right, 2 left. Snap is back. As Roof rolls, Ian Fowler in his face. Throws deep. And Trace Simpkins simultaneous cut with Christian Boserman at the 40. They'll give it to East Hardy. Boserman makes the play. Gain of 33.
I thought when Trace came down with it, he had control of it, but I think he lost it as soon as they hit the ground, and 3 was able to hold on to it a little bit longer.
Usually when they come down with it at the same time, they'll give it to the offensive player. You kind of remember the fail Mary years ago with the Seahawks. So 3 minutes and winding as they throw it in the flat. And he fumbled. It's loose on the ground. Let's see who came up with it. It's White Falcon football.
And Mankin stuck him right then and there. I mean, that was a great job by Mankin to really come up at a middle linebacker and stick like that right there.
Big time play as Coach Roush fired up. And a player down. We'll go to a quick break. We're back after this on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf.
Ken Bass Insurance Agency, located at 607 5th Street in New Haven, West Virginia, offers expert coverage on home, life, retirement, and more. Agents Trent Roush and John Greer will personally assist you with an affordable plan to protect the important things. Call 304-882-2145 for more information. Ken Bass Insurance Agency, licensed in West Virginia and Ohio. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
New Era Broadband introduces NIP Mobile. Get reliable national coverage at down home prices. Unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data available. Affordable monthly plans as low as $15. NIP Mobile.
That's NIB with 1 B.
Available now through New Era Broadband. Call 740-992-0620 or visit www.netmobile.com.
Brinker Machine in Leetart, West Virginia is the Bend area's center for commercial and industrial machining and fabrication services. Family owned and operated since 2012, Brinker has lathes, brake presses, and custom welding. And the qualified professionals at Brinker Machine are equipped with a boring mill, milling machine, and CNC plasma cutter. Call 304-882-0000 for more information.
And we're back to it. D'Angelo Thompson was shaken up. He got up, walked off on his own power, so we're thankful for that. 1st and 10, ball marked on the 42 of Wahama. As the whistle goes, single receiver each side. Handoff is Reason Stitt. Stitt with a burst past the first down. This guy's out of his mind. Reason Stitt is gone.
You got to watch him. I mean, I knew Coach Toth was going to go right back to him, and sure enough, there he was again, and he made 2 moves and was gone. He jogs through the line there, and then all of a sudden he just explodes again.
His 5th touchdown of the game from 58 yards. The White Falcons 1 point away from 50 in the first half. There may be a couple of hairy moments defensively, but I think it's safe to say this offense has not missed a beat.
Right.
Wahama again goes for 2, shotgun Simpkins. QB run off the right, dips the shoulder, scores. And it is a 51-26 Wahama with 2:46 left until halftime. Don't go anywhere.
Need a hand with your estate planning? We'll do you one better. How about a Handley? Since 2009, Handley Law Office in Point Pleasant has been an experienced and dependable law firm assisting clients with property deeds and wills. Attorney Tanya Handley will give you the care and expertise needed to plan for the future. Make an appointment today to set your family up for tomorrow. Handley Law Office, located at 419 Main Street in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Call 304-675-5290 for more information.
It's time to get your wheels rolling along smoothly, and Sassafras Tire in West Columbia is the place to go. Sassafras Tire is ready to meet all of your basic automobile needs with premium tires, wheel alignments, oil changes, and more. Your vehicle will be driving good as new with a top-notch tune-up from Sassafras Tire, located at 4964 Penile Road in West Columbia. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
And we're back to it on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf. Reason Stitt with 5 touchdowns tonight. Just in the first half, putting on a show here for the home fans. Here's Hunter Miller. A low kick. A roll to Price. Bounces off his chest plate. Picked it up in the coffin corner. Was really close to going out of bounds. As Reason Stitt pushed him out, along with Tyler Northup. I'd like to apologize. Number 7 for East Hardy is actually Garrett Van Meter. On the roster we were given had him mixed up with Nehemiah Graham, so we'll correct that the rest of the way.
I could see East Hardy trying to go to the air again with number 5 and 3 right here on our side. They got trips to the right.
Empty backfield. Play clock down to 3. Roof catches the snap, rolls left, and decides to run upfield. He's got a hole. Cuts outside at the 30. Open field tackled there by Trayvon Beers. Positive gainer there for Roof. That'll move the chains. Clock rolls to 2:25. East Hardy caught the opening kickoff, so Wahama will get it to start the third quarter. Coming up at halftime, we'll preview a couple things going on the channel tomorrow. As Roof steps up. He fumbled the football, dove on it, and it's alive near his foot. The football squeaked out. Is it a red shirt on top of it or a white one?
I believe Wahama's got it.
And they do. Ian Fowler coming up with it.
And don't be surprised here if Coach Toth goes to Reeds instead to just add insult to injury and make sure that they get this great lead and going into the half.
The White Falcon defensive line, nasty there. They've got about 7-8 guys they can rotate. You love to have depth, especially at the single A level. It's a big advantage. So 2 receivers out to the right. The officials will call a timeout before the White Falcons snap it. 51-26, White Falcons. And we're back after this.
Get ready for the fall season at Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. Bring your home to life with their lovely selection of fall decor. And Bob's also has hardy fall garden mums perfect for your front porch or garden. You can stock up your produce supply as Bob's has the tastiest fresh fruits and vegetables anywhere. Bob's Market and Greenhouses, a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports, wishes good luck to the White Falcon football team this fall. Bob's Market, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970. It's time to make your dreams a reality by finding a lovely new place at Home Pro Custom Builders in Point Pleasant. Family owned and operated for over a decade, Home Pro specializes in custom modular and mobile homes. They offer full service excavation and septic installation services as well. Model homes are open for viewing Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come on down to Home Pro Custom Builders at 3411 Jackson Avenue in Point Pleasant. For more information, call 304-675-4386 and check out the website at homeprowv.com.
2 minutes left. 51-26. Wahama up on East Hardy. Trey Simpkins fakes the give, tries to push the pile ahead as Garrett Van Meter stopped him. Fans felt like there was maybe some extracurriculars after the play.
Yeah, that's kind of a tough call because this forward momentum was definitely stopped and they kept on, so.
Looked like Van Meter might have just kind of over-finished the tackle after the forward progress.
Well, I mean, you can't blame Van Meter because they can definitely break free and all of a sudden get a touchdown, so I don't blame him.
2nd and 7, 1:25 and wind in second quarter. Handoff is to Trayvon Beers. Beers angling towards the right side, dragging a tackler right around the first down. Levi Price with some help from Boserman. Brought him down, first down. And it looks like a White Falcon down at the 1 minute, 16-second mark. The training staff will come out. White Falcons marching.
Now in stock, hard-to-get Chevrolet Traxxas, over 50 available. More coming, starting under $23,000. The Car Ferry says clear the lot, 2026 is on the way. GMC 2026 Terrains, 40 in stock, up to $1,800 off. Mark Porter Chevy GMC in Ashland, Kentucky and Pomeroy, Ohio has truck. Take up to $14,000 off. 2025 GMC Sierras. Offer includes $3,500 owner loyalty rebate. Must own 2011 or newer Buick or GMC. We need your trade-in or we can buy your vehicle if you want to sell it. Chevrolet Equinoxes save $2,000 off. 2026 over 40 in stock. Take $9,000 off. 2025 Chevrolet and GMC heavy-duty pickup. Take up to $12,000 off. Select Chevy Silverado pickups, over 40 available. All must go this month. Tahoes, Suburbans, Yukons, Trailblazers, Corvettes. We stock deep and sell them cheap. Shop MarkPorterAuto.com 24 hours a day as one of the top 5 GMC dealers in the state. Our goal is to be number 1. Our deals will get us there. Come to Route 7 and Route 33, Pomeroy, Ohio, or Greenup Avenue, Ashland, Kentucky. Over 800 GM vehicles available. Car dreams do come true. Sale ends September 2nd. All rebates to dealer.
And we're back on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf. Trayvon Beers shaken up there. He'll walk off the field as the trainer assists. We definitely hope he's all right.
Looks like a possible maybe he rolled his ankle or something like that, something with a leg injury.
So ball on the 18-yard line. Simpkins in the shotgun will catch the snap. Inside run. Has a couple. There's Van Meter involved there in the tackle. Inside 1 minute, 4 yards on the rush for Simpkins. 3rd and 6 ball at the 15 of East Hardy. White Falcons taking their time here. Can't take it too much. Inside 40 seconds. Handoff up the gut. Tackled after a push for a couple. Went to Tyler Northup that time. Clock stoppage at 32.5 seconds. And the White Falcons, I think, are going to take a timeout. And they do indeed, so we'll keep it right here. Today's broadcast brought to you by Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. 4th and 3, it's been a lot of Stitt. Is that what you're thinking here? What do you like?
If I know Coach Toth, he'll want to score before the end of the half there. But then again, you also have that option there with Reason. If you give it to him, there's a good chance you can score with him. So, I mean, it could go either way. It could be, one to the air or, keep it on the ground and see what Reason or Trace can do with the ball.
Next week we'll be home against Tyler Consolidated, 7 p.m. kickoff. As we speak, Tom Hunter is on the call for Ravenswood at St. Mary's. And if you ever have a live score from somewhere around our region or really prep football anywhere, go ahead and drop it in the comment section. Stitt lined up at the wing. I'll say actually 3rd down. They switch the dial down as Trey Simpkin rolls out, throws it, and it's near the pylon. White Falcons did they get the first down? That's kind of in the coffin corner where we can't see.
That was a good shot by number 1 on Reason. I mean, he really laid his shoulder into him there.
The whole press box is confused here as the play happened over in the corner. So it's 4th down. 4th down and 3, I guess, incomplete. Quarterback run up the middle. Trey Simpkins stutters, goes outside, dives down inside the 5-yard line. He's got the first. First and goal to go from the 5. Upcoming for Wahama on 93.1 The Wolf after this.
Do you have a paint project you've been meaning to do but keep putting off? Well, procrastination pays off, because right now you get up to $75 back on your favorite Valspar paints at Hagen's Uspen and Point Pleasant. From August 29th through September 7th, choose Valspar Medallion Plus paint and save $12 per gallon container during our Labor Day event. Save on other great Valspar paints too during this time. Take advantage of rebate savings at Hagen's Uspen through September 7th. Store located at 312 6th Street in Point Pleasant. See the rebate URL in store for more details.
20 seconds left until halftime. 51-26 White Falcons. They're on the 5 of East Hardy. Again, Northup in the backfield. A lead block for Trey Simpkins. Simpkins surges ahead. He's close.
I think
James
he's about a yard
Toth
short.
saying, hurry up, gotta go. The clock is at 5 seconds. The White Falcons hurry up. They do get the snap off. Here's Simpkins off the right side. Is he over the goal line? And he is. Touchdown, White Falcons. The referee was kind of slow going into the signal there.
He definitely made it climactic, that's for sure.
5-yard touchdown run for Trey Simpkins makes it 57-26. How about 57 first half points? And Wahama to go for 2. Hand off, Stitt. Stitt into the end zone. 2-point try, money. It's 59-26 now, Wahama. A game that was neck and neck through the first quarter. And Wahama has pulled away. That'll do it for the first half of action. We'll pay some bills and come back with the halftime show on WJEH 93.1.
Need a hand with your estate planning? We'll do you one better. How about a Handley? Since 2009, Handley Law Office in Point Pleasant has been an experienced and dependable law firm assisting clients with property deeds and wills. Attorney Tanya Handley will give you the care and expertise needed to plan for the future. Make an appointment today to set your family up for tomorrow. Handley Law Office, located at 419 Main Street in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Call 304-675-5290 for more information. Get ready for the fall season at Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. Bring your home to life with their lovely selection of fall decor. And Bob's also has hardy fall garden mums perfect for your front porch or garden. You can stock up your produce supply as Bob's has the tastiest fresh fruits and vegetables anywhere. Bob's Market and Greenhouses, a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports, wishes good luck to the White Falcon football team this fall. Bob's Market, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970.
The University of Rio Grande and Rio Grande Community College is committed to excellence in education at an affordable price. With campuses across southern Ohio in Gallia, Jackson, Meigs, Pike, and Vinton counties, obtaining your degree or certification has never been easier. We are committed to your success and offer a wide range of programs, dedicated faculty, and a friendly community. Scholarships and financial aid are available to help you along the way. At Rio, we are changing tomorrows by making an affordable education within reach. Visit us online at rio.edu. That's rio.edu.
Now in stock, hard to get Chevrolet Traxxas, over 50 available. More coming, starting under $23,000. The Car Fairy says clear the lot, 2026 is on the way. GMC 2026 Terrains, 40 in stock, up to $1,800 off. Mark Porter Chevy GMC in Ashland, Kentucky and Pomeroy, Ohio has truck. Take up to $14,000 off. 2025 GMC Sierras. Offer includes $3,500 owner loyalty rebate. Must own 2011 or newer Buick or GMC. We need your trade-in or we can buy your vehicle if you want to sell it. Chevrolet Equinoxes save $2,000 off. 2026 over 40 in stock. Take $9,000 off. 2025 Chevrolet and GMC heavy-duty pickup. Take up to $12,000 off. Select Chevy Silverado pickups, over 40 available. All must go this month. Tahoes, Suburbans, Yukons, Trailblazers, Corvettes. We stock deep and sell them cheap. Shop MarkPorterAuto.com 24 hours a day as one of the top 5 GMC dealers in the state. Our goal is to be number one. Our deals will get us there. Come to Route 7 and Route 33, Pomeroy, Ohio, or Greenup Avenue, Ashland, Kentucky. Over 800 GM vehicles available. Car dreams do come true. Sale ends September 2nd. All rebates to dealer.
Introduces Nip Mobile. Get reliable national coverage at down home prices. Unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data available. Affordable monthly plans as low as $15. Nip Mobile.
That's Neb with one B.
Available now through New Era Broadband. Call 740-992-0620 or visit www.netmobile.com. New Era Broadband introduces Nip Mobile. Get reliable national coverage at down home prices. Unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data available. Affordable monthly plans as low as $15. Nip Mobile.
That's Neb with one B.
Available now through New Era Broadband. Call 740-992-0620 or visit www.netmobile.com.
Now in stock, hard-to-get Chevrolet Traxxas, over 50 available. More coming, starting under $23,000. The Car Ferry says clear the lot, 2026 is on the way. GMC 2026 Terrains, 40 in stock, up to $1,800 off. Mark Porter Chevy GMC in Ashland, Kentucky and Pomeroy, Ohio has truck. Take up to $14,000 off. 2025 GMC Sierras. Offer includes $3,500 owner loyalty rebate. Must own 2011 or newer Buick or GMC. We need your trade-in or we can buy your vehicle if you want to sell it. Chevrolet Equinoxes save $2,000 off. 2026 over 40 in stock. Take $9,000 off. 2025 Chevrolet and GMC heavy-duty pickup. Take up to $12,000 off. Select Chevy Silverado pickups, over 40 available. All must go this month. Tahoes, Suburbans, Yukons, Trailblazers, Corvettes. We stock deep and sell them cheap. Shop MarkPorterAuto.com 24 hours a day as one of the top 5 GMC dealers in the state. Our goal is to be number 1. Our deals will get us there. Come to Route 7 and Route 33, Pomeroy, Ohio, or Greenup Avenue, Ashland, Kentucky. Over 800 GM vehicles available. Our dreams do come true. Sale ends September 2nd. All rebates to dealer.
And we're back to it on WJEH 93.1. The Wolf 59-26. The White Falcons have pulled away. It was just a 29-26 lead at one point. Thanks largely to East Hardy's Levi Price. He was making plays left and right. He's got 140 yards receiving and a touchdown. What did you see from him on some of those deep routes?
He's very elusive. I mean, it was a hard time for Wahama's secondary to try to keep him close to them, and once he got a little bit of space, he was able to make a lot of big plays, and I think it could be real damaging to anybody that goes against him throughout the year.
And you turn the page, Wahama's offense so hard to stop just because they're multiple. You've got Reason Stitt, 266 yards, 5 touchdowns, as we mentioned. And then Trace Simpkins, 139 on the ground, 3 scores himself. You don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah, and that's the greatest thing about the wing team football. I mean, you can almost put it in either one of your wings' hands or even your quarterback and also your fullback. And, you know, each one of those plays can go either which way. You can show the fullback up the middle one play, and then all of a sudden you can bounce it out to the outside with the wing. So Wahama's got a pretty good offense going as long as everybody stays healthy throughout the year.
What do you think are some of the messages being talked about by the coaching staff over in the locker room right now?
If I know Coach Toth, which I played for him for many years, he's going to be excited, but he's also going to say, let's keep the throttle going. You know, he's real big about fast, focus, and physical football, and we're seeing a lot of that tonight. But he's probably going to give a lot of the secondary guys some more reps and everything, just in case if the first string was to ever go down. So you'll see a lot of unknown names getting into the ball game tonight.
And defensively, who is leading in tackles at this point for Wahama?
Well, right now for Wahama, it's kind of up in the air. I mean, Menken's got a lot. I know Reason Stitt's got pretty much 5 tackles. Caden Roush is right there behind him. Austin Chadwell's with 5. So Moses Menken is right there behind them as well. A lot of good players. Trey Simpkins got on the board. Aiden Young's on the board as well. D'Angelo Thompson is also there too.
Talking with Colton McKinney here at halftime, 59-26, the White Falcons lead. Colton is the middle school coach, also owns McKinney's Auto Detail and Repair in Mason. We appreciate all of our sponsors. Talk a little bit about what you guys do.
Well, for years we just done pretty much auto detailing, and then the last year I kind of went into the deep end and went out of my comfort zone and started a repair shop. And we're really big about just helping people and trying to make it easier going to the mechanics because, you know, cars are a pain and they're also pretty expensive.
Yeah, how important is it the people side of things? People really feel like they're treated right, and whatever needs to get done to their car, you guys execute.
Well, we like to try to become the one-stop shop, and the biggest thing is, you know, if we can't fix it, then we want to send you in the right direction or whatever it might be. I'm pretty transparent. I mean, we can do a lot of things, and then there's some things we can't do, but I'm always upfront with everybody, and I think that goes a long way in this community.
That's McKinney's Auto Detail and Repair. How long have you been in that line of work?
Detailing now for the last 5 to 6 years. Repair has been our first year in it. We're still working out a lot of kinks. I've got a pretty big expensive bill racked up so far and buying all new equipment and stuff, but you got to spend money to make money. So we're just glad to help people out and be another option for everybody. I know there's other businesses in town that do the same thing, and they do a great job. We just like to be another option, you know, because when, you know, other shops are backed up, we usually get you in.
That's McKinney's Auto Detail and Repair. 3.5 minutes left in halftime. We'll go ahead and step to another break. This is White Falcon football on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf.
Ken Bass Insurance Agency, located at 607 5th Street in New Haven, West Virginia, offers expert coverage on home, life, retirement, and more. Agents Trent Roush and John Greer will personally assist you with an affordable plan to protect the important things. Call 304-882-2145 for more information. Ken Bass Insurance Agency, licensed in West Virginia and Ohio. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
Looking to auction, manage, buy, or sell property in Mason County and the surrounding area? Don't make it hard for yourself. Let ERA Town & Country Real Estate and broker Becky Steen Lambert help you out. ERA Town & Country is Mason County's only real estate office with a licensed auctioneer. Call 304-675-5548. ERA Town & Country Real Estate, located at 1911 Jefferson Boulevard in Point Pleasant, a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
Get ready for the fall season at Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. Bring your home to life with their lovely selection of fall decor. And Bob's also has hardy fall garden mums perfect for your front porch or garden. You can...
Kentucky and Pomeroy, Ohio has truck. Take up to $14,000 off 2025 GMC Sierras. Offer includes $3,500 owner loyalty rebate. Must own 2011 or newer Buick or GMC. We need your trade-in or we can buy your vehicle if you want to sell it. Chevrolet Equinoxes save $2,000 off 2026 over 40 in stock. Take $9,000 off 2025 Chevrolet and GMC heavy-duty pickup. Take up to $12,000 off select Chevy Silverado pickups, over 40 available. All must go this month. Tahoes, Suburbans, Yukons, Trailblazers, Corvettes. We stock deep and sell them cheap. Shop MarkPorterAuto.com 24 hours a day as one of the top 5 GMC dealers in the state. Our goal is to be number 1. Our deals will get us there. Come to Route 7 and Route 33, Pomeroy, Ohio, or Greenup Avenue, Ashland, Kentucky. Over 800 GM vehicles available. Our dreams do come true. Sale ends September 2nd. All rebates to dealer.
And we're back inside of the New Era Broadband broadcast booth. Michael Sussman here with Colton McKinney. It's halftime, 40 seconds left on the clock. They usually put 3 minutes on afterwards, though, so I think we still got a little bit more time to hang out. Tomorrow on the Wolf, we got college football, Ohio State, Texas. What do you see there? Who do you like?
I've always been a Ohio State fan ever since I was a little kid. It didn't matter if we had a great season or a bad season. I still cheer them on the best I can, and I'm always going to root for Ohio State, so I'm going to say Ohio State's going to take it tomorrow. You
don't think Arch Manning will overtake the Buckeye faithful?
There's a good chance of it, but Ohio State, they there's times we come out kind of soft, and all of a sudden in the second half we end up winning the ball game. So I got pretty good favors on Ohio State tomorrow.
Paul Keels and the gang will get on the airwaves around 10:30 in the morning tomorrow. Kickoff is at noon. Teased it a little bit earlier. WVU in action tomorrow against Robert Morris. First game back for Rich Rodriguez. What do you think the vibes will be like in Morgantown? I'll be there doing some field reporting. I think there's going to be a new energy.
Yeah, I think there will be, and we got to get the program in the right step, and I think he can do it. West Virginia's real strong about football, and he's either going to make it or break it, and I think he's got a good chance to do some good things.
Got Bend area football going on. Ohio is in week 2. Did you get a chance to catch the Eastern Megs game last week?
No, I did not, but I heard there was a lot of good football, and I think those two teams are going to be pretty good throughout the year.
It was 23-19 Eastern. Eastern rushed for 240 yards in the game, and it was nip and tuck. They were down 12 at one point, ended up coming back, and they were fired up. Friday night rivals with WCHS was there. It was a really good kickoff to the season. Some other games going on tonight. South Gallia taking on River Valley. Gallia Academy also facing Jackson. I talked about that earlier with Colton Jeffries of the River Cities newspaper. Does a really good job covering the area. So Wahama set to receive. Out comes the East Hardy kickoff team.
Curious to see if East Hardy tries that onside kick that they almost got there in the first half.
Yeah, Levi Price put it right on the 50. They ruled that he was about a half yard short. He got it just barely too early. Not a fan is left here at Bechtel Stadium. Active concession stand. Looks like we got some nacho cheese over here. Is that popcorn cheese with nacho cheese?
Yeah, it's something I've done since junior high.
Wow, big cheese guy.
East Hardy's kickoff here, it's kind of out of ordinary how they stack up, but, I mean, it'd be kind of hard to read, too, if they was going to do an onside kick.
Yeah, they kind of form a V packed in tight by each sideline. As Price has got it on the tee. Stitt and Cooper Roush back deep. It's a pooch kick caught by Andrew Hall. He'll just dive on the ground and cover it up intelligently. So White Falcons start off the possession at their own 43-yard line. Reason Stitt with 5 touchdowns, 266 yards on the ground. And Trey Simpkins with 139 yards rushing. Simpkins in the shotgun. Two receivers out to the left side. Gives up the middle. A power run tripped up by Garrett Van Meter at the 47-yard line. And off there to 21 in red. I believe that's Tyler Northup. Set up a 2nd down and 7. 11 and a half and rolling. As Wahama goes to the wristband. And Stitt will go behind Simpkins and gets the give. Reason Stitt cuts past the 50, wrangled up and brought down maybe a yard or two shy of the first down marker. That'll set up a 3rd down and 2, pickup of 5. As Trevor Roof made the stop. Reason Stitt, just a junior. Talented track and field athlete as well. And Wahama false started. They just flinched on the right side of the line. And James Toth is thrilled about it.
Bad thing of it is I've been on the receiving end of that multiple times.
How is it?
It's constructive. I mean, he really cares and wants you to do better, so you get screamed at and you go on about your way.
You want a coach that wants to make you better. Third quarter clock goes to 10 and a half. 59-26 Wahama, 47-yard line of the White Falcons. As it's handed again to Northup, slips through one tackle, and right at the first down marker, tackled by Nick Roomsberg. 6 foot, 259-pound defensive lineman for the Cougars. And that'll move the chains. So Northup getting worked into the mix a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Trayvon was able to come back. I haven't seen him on the sideline anywhere.
He's got his shoulder pads off, so I guess that'll probably do it for Beers. Single receiver each side. They faked the give to Stitt. Simpkins with a hole is tackled around the ankle near the first down stick. Looks like Garrett Van Meter was involved. 9-yard gain. .938 and winding. Wahama going right to left. Debuting the blue pants. And Stitt gets the handoff. Outside run. Follows a couple of blocks. And is tackled from behind by Price after a good gainer to the 20. 16 yards.
And if you watch Stitt when he runs, it's like he's on a tightrope and he's able to move so quickly. I mean, it kind of, you watch him half the time, it looks like he's falling down, then all of a sudden he makes a cut, and then he's gone.
Reason Stitt filling in nicely for Connor Lambert. Connor Lightning Lambert. 9 minutes left. Third quarter, bobbled the snap. Simpkins ended up coming down with it and then just took his medicine, ran forward 2 yards, tackled there by Dayton Dove, Garrett Van Meter as well. 1 yard pickup.
And that's kind of the drawback to this wing tee. It's so fast, and the timing has to be almost perfect for everything to go as smoothly as possible.
8.5 and ticking left in the third. Cooper Roush and Aiden Young in the slot and out wide to the left. The wingback is Stitt. Simpkins looking to throw. Throws over the middle. Floater. Reason Stitt. He catches it for his 6th touchdown of the ball game. 20-yard touchdown strike from Simpkins. Simpkins had 13 touchdown passes last year, Has one tonight. 65-26, Wahama going for two. Simpkins throws towards the left corner, and it's caught by Cooper Roush. 67-26, the Falcon offense flying. And we're back after this on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf.
French City Homes at 269 Upper River Road in Gallipolis, Ohio, is loaded with beautiful sectional, modular, and single-wide homes. Locally owned and operated since 1969, French City Homes puts the customer first above all. Their experienced team will find a home that fits your needs and budget. French City has gorgeous ready-built homes that will make a perfect space for you and your family. French City Homes in Gallipolis, supporting local high school football coverage. It's time to get your wheels rolling along smoothly, and Sassafras Tire in West Columbia is the place to go. Sassafras Tire is ready to meet all of your basic automobile needs with premium tires, wheel alignments, oil changes, and more. Your vehicle will be driving good as new with a top-notch tune-up from Sassafras Tire, located at 4964 Penile Road in West Columbia. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
And we are back on WJH 93.1 The Wolf. 8:19 left in the third quarter. Wahama leads 67-26. Hunter Miller will put the foot into the ball. It's caught by Levi Price. Price brings it out, tiptoes to the 30, through a hole to the 40. On his feet, wrangled down at the 45-yard line. That was Reason Stitt. Stitt listed as a fullback, but really is all over the Wahama offense. Mostly at running back tonight. There makes a play at receiver.
Yeah, I mean, you can almost plug Reason into any position. He was like that even in middle school. He's very adaptive when it comes to any position you want to put him in. And what's kind of surprising is that Trey Simpkins is now a quarterback. When he played mostly for me, he was the other wing along with Reason Stitt, and those two were a force to be reckoned with.
An East Hardy player is down on the field. We'll go ahead and step to a quick break. 67-26 Wahama.
Bob's Market and Greenhouses is the place to go for the region's tastiest selection of fruits and vegetables. We're talking juicy sweet peaches, ripe watermelons, and cantaloupe. Not to mention, Bob's has the best sweet corn around. Homegrown green beans and tomatoes, as well as Vidalia onions. And don't forget to check out their beautiful flowers, trees, shrubs, and much more. Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. Growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970.
Brinker Machine in Leetart, West Virginia is the Bend area's center for commercial and industrial machining and fabrication services. Family owned and operated since 2012, Brinker has lathes, brake presses, and custom welding. And the qualified professionals at Brinker Machine are equipped with a boring mill, milling machine, and CNC plasma cutter. Call 304-882-0000 for more information. Brinker Machine, located at 5488 Graham Station Road in Leetart, West Virginia. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
For premium coverage on home, life, auto business, and more, stop by Julia Davis State Farm, located at 2926 Jackson Avenue in Point Pleasant. Julia Davis is proud to provide insurance and financial services to the good folks of Mason, Meigs, and Gallia counties, as well as to those in all surrounding areas. Julia Davis State Farm, licensed in West Virginia and Ohio. Call 304-812-5126 to schedule an appointment today.
67-26 White Falcons. 1st and 10 from the 44 of East Hardy. As Roof will roll right. Looks for an option, and it's incomplete. Intended for Christian Boserman, the senior. Got to credit the secondary. They've really tightened up since the first quarter.
Yeah, they have. They've made some adjustments. I'm sure Coach Roush was very vocal on it. And the other thing is, too, a lot of people don't understand that Coach Toth used to be the defensive coordinator for Wahama. So his partay is defense. So I'm sure him and Coach Roush had a pretty in-depth conversation.
2nd and 10, ball at the 44-yard line. Double receivers left, or right, one to the left. Handoff Van Meter up the gut as a hole tripped up for the first down. As the chains will move. Gain of 13 for Garrett Van Meter. And now it looks like Wahama with a player down. I mentioned Coach Toth there, former defensive coordinator, speaks very highly of Coach Cromley, who he had worked under. Also spent some time in Logan, former head coach there. And won a state championship last year. Told me afterwards that it was one of the best days of his life, right up there with the birth of his children. That was a quote.
And I believe that coming from Coach Toth.
So Caden Roush, thankfully, up to his feet and off on his own power. In these openers, you see a lot of cramping. So ball at the 43-yard line of the White Falcons. As Boserman will come out towards the sideline. Trevor Roof with Van Meter off his right hip. Will put it in Van Meter's stomach. Van Meter surges to the 30. Takes a couple guys to bring him down, and the chains move. Wahama's number 12 there, Braden Stats, ultimately made the tackle. And Reason Stitt in on the play as well.
You know, the question comes down to now with East Hardy, with such a deficit now, do you just work on plays, try to keep people healthy, or what do you do in this situation?
One receiver left, two to the right. Roof fakes the give, rolls right with the pressure coming. Elijah Hicks was right in his face, just had to throw it at the ground, incomplete. Talk about a complete football player, offense, defense. It's Elijah Hicks, just a great lineman.
Absolutely. And with Elijah, even with his side, he has so much speed at that size, it can be very dangerous.
7:35 left in the third. Ball on the 29 of the White Falcons. If you're just joining us, Reason Stitt has 6 touchdowns. As Roof catches the snap, looks to throw, steps up in the pocket, keeps it, follows his block, still on his feet, down inside the 15. Nice run from Trevor Roof.
I believe that was Chadwell on the tackle. That gives him 6 for the night.
So 13 yards on the trot there from Trevor Roof. As Roof will hand up the middle to Van Meter. He's met immediately and brought down by Ian Fowler, along with a couple other red jerseys. Caden Roush in on it. Second down and 11. Third quarter clock goes to 7 minutes. Play clock to 15. As East Hardy looks back towards Coach Orndorff. Got to go to the Baker Bowl last year. It's a nice facility. Pretty backdrop for a game. As they fake to Van Meter, they throw wide towards the sideline. It was behind him, incomplete. Intended for Levi Price.
I see what East Hardy was trying to do there. It was a nice little setup there, but I even think if the wide out there would have caught it, Reason was in a good position to make a good tackle, and that's somebody hard to break from as Reason Stitt.
Number 59, Tristan Roach, the Point Pleasant transfer in for Wahama at right defensive end. So third down, East Hardy with 2 plays to get the first. Roof rolls. Pressure coming. Throws down the seam. It's incomplete. Off the fingertips of Cole Lance.
And let me say something about Roof. I mean, he's very, very good as a quarterback to be able to – you can't see many high school quarterbacks that can actually throw on the run, and he's done it all night, done a great job of it.
So East Hardy going to elect to try the field goal. Ball on the 19, back it up 7. Be about a 36-yard try. Officially 35. Snap is back. Roof fakes it, rolls right. Looking to pass back, and that did not work. D'Angelo Thompson sacks him away in the backfield. Lost about 13 yards and a turnover on downs. A little razzle-dazzle late in the game there. Wahama sniffed it out. (67-26), 6:22 as the White Falcons go left to right. Simpkins from the shotgun. Hand to Northup. Northup runs over Boserman right around the 37-yard line. Pickup of 5 or 6. That's Tyler Northup, the 5'11", 180-pound senior.
I think this makes the 4th or 5th cramp of the night.
And we'll go ahead and take it to a break. 6:08 left in the third quarter. White Falcons up 67-26.
It's time to get your wheels rolling along smoothly, and Sassafras Tire in West Columbia is the place to go. Sassafras Tire is ready to meet all of your basic automobile needs with premium tires, wheel alignments, oil changes, and more. Your vehicle will be driving good as new with a top-notch tune-up from Sassafras Tire, located at 4964 Penile Road in West Columbia. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
So Ian Fowler, the player down there, is up on his own power. As you mentioned, I think just a cramp, so he's all right. As Aiden Young gives him a high five. And the White Falcons back out there offensively. 2nd down and 5 at the 37. Whistle sounds. Simpkins, the quarterback, gives it to Reason. Stitt cuts it up the field, tackled at the 41-yard line by Christian Byram. And they'll say it's a first down, pickup of 5 for Reason Stitt. Double receivers to the right. As Stitt will run behind Simpkins. It's a quarterback run, small crease, as the pile brings him down at the 47-48-yard line. Involved in the play, number 60, Corbin Miller. As Miller will sub out now, in comes Connor Henderson on the defensive line. Pickup of 6 for Trace. So with 2nd and 4, Wahama relays in the play. Joshua Laporte is in at wideout over on the left side. And Stitt. Stitt's got the first down. Stitt still moving his feet. Drags a man to the 35. Levi Price eventually brought him down after 17 yards. Long, methodical drive here for Wahama as the third quarter clock goes inside 5 minutes. A couple of players on the bench holding up signs to signal in the play. 2 receivers Out to the left. Handoff goes Northup. Northup, a run to the 30. As Byram made another tackle.
You know, speaking on Northup, he's not as elusive as Trayvon, but, I mean, when he runs, it's downhill, and, I mean, he does a good job.
Give Tyler 5 yards. 4:18 and ticking. Good opportunity while we got the middle school coach. What's the schedule upcoming looking like for you guys?
We got tomorrow we'll play Jackson Middle up in Parkersburg as a scrimmage, and then the first opener here in 9-4 at Wahama will be against Eastern. Then we'll turn around on next Tuesday and play them again.
Inside pitch goes Reason. Stitt bounces it outside. Foot race gets past Levi Price to the sideline and is forced out at the 22. Pickup of 9. Acceleration from Stitt. He just goes from 0 to 100 so quick.
Yeah, he's really a force to be reckoned with this year, and he's a really good replacement for Lambert. I would say right now they're probably neck and neck. The only thing I can see so far is that Reason is sitting about 140. I think Lambert was about 160 whenever he graduated, so Reason's got some more years to grow on him.
Speaking of Lambert, it'll be fun to see what he's capable of at Charleston this year. And off Northup again, gets a good push from the offensive line and takes it down towards the 5-yard line. First down. So first and goal to go from the 2. 3.5 minutes left. As Trey Simpkins will stand straight up, looks back to the sideline. Student section still on their feet. As Simpkins goes Northup. Northup slides through a crease. He's in for the 2-yard touchdown. 73-26.
You know, that's good to see because Tyler and his brother were my pulling guards whenever they played. So it's nice to see that, you know, he's running the ball and he's doing as good as he is. That's good to see.
Yeah, got to be nice to see guys that, you know, you played a part in helping their development enjoy the rewards for their hard work.
Oh, absolutely. And they were a great group of kids to coach and very coachable and stuff like that. So I'm not surprised they're doing so well.
How much of it is about talent and how much is just being coachable, doing what you're told?
I say it's 90% character. You know, being able to admit when you're wrong, when you're right, and just wanting to get better every day. And this group here has always had that mentality.
PAT Hunter Miller kicked it low off of somebody's helmet. Should be some good comic relief down the stretch of this one. 73-26 White Falcons. Back after this.
Ken Bass Insurance Agency, located at 607 5th Street in New Haven, West Virginia, offers expert coverage on home, life, retirement, and more. Agents Trent Roush and John Greer will personally assist you with an affordable plan to protect the important things. Call 304-882-2145 for more information. Ken Bass Insurance Agency, licensed in West Virginia and Ohio. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
Looking to auction, manage, buy, or sell property in Mason County and the surrounding area? Don't make it hard for yourself. Let ERA Town & Country Real Estate and broker Becky Steen Lambert help you out. ERA Town & Country is Mason County's only real estate office with a licensed auctioneer. Call 304-675-5548. ERA Town & Country Real Estate, located at 1911 Jefferson Boulevard in Point Pleasant, a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
3:09 left in the third quarter. 73-26. Wahama up big over East Hardy. The White Falcons taking on Tyler Consolidated next week. East Hardy will go to Pendleton County. They've got a tough schedule. Talk to Coach about that as Hunter Miller will try a long kick that bounces 3 times to Boserman. Boserman will take it out to the 35 and is tackled there right in the center of the field. Andrew Hall made the tackle. East Hardy will host Tucker County on the 13th. We saw in Parsons on the road last year in the state semifinal. Won a game in a mud pit. That was something. But as it pertains to East Hardy's schedule, they're choosing to schedule difficult because of the strength of schedule component. Last year they went 4-6 but made the playoffs because of it. Two receivers right side, one to the left. Handoff is to Nehemiah Graham, who goes past the 40 to the 45-50, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20. Run down there, pushed out of bounds.
That was Cooper Roush on the tackle there.
I believe that was the first touch for Graham. Good downfield blocking there to spring it by East Hardy. As they go from the 39 of the White Falcons to the 20 of Wahama. 41-yard gain.
I think Cooper Roush got banged up on that right there.
As Roof will throw it short to Levi Price. Price cutting outside towards the first down marker, goes upfield. And they'll move the chains as that sets up 1st and goal from the 2. $15-yard completion for Roof. So 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. They fake the give to Graham. Roof scrambles, throws to the end zone, caught by Price for the touchdown. From 5 yards out, a touchdown strike, second one of the game, caught by Price.
And you watch Roof again, he threw that on the run with pressure. I mean, he's a force to be reckoned with this year, and I would definitely not sleep on him if Wahama ended up playing him again.
Kind of Mahomes-like. Price on for the point after. Roof gets the hold down the kick. And is right down the middle. 55.2 seconds left in the third quarter. 73-33. Wahama leads it. We're back after this on 93.1 The Wolf.
Meigs County Health Department invites you to the Lost Voices Meigs Mason County Recovery Walk on Saturday, September 6th at 11 a.m. on the Pomeroy parking lot. This special event will raise awareness, celebrate recovery, honor lost lives, and have conversations about addiction as a disease. If you have questions about fighting addiction, there will be a number of community resources available at the walk. Activities include recovery stories, chalk walk, and free Narcan and fentanyl test strips. We need to end the stigma and fight addiction, not addicts. Lost Voices Meigs Mason County Recovery Walk is open to all, including those who have family members, friends, or they themselves are fighting addiction. Again, the Meigs Mason Lost Voices Recovery Walk is September 6th at 11 on the Pomeroy parking lot. We hope to see you on September 6th. This message funded by the Ohio Department of Health.
And we're back on WJH 93.1 The Wolf. 73-33 White Falcons. 55.2 seconds left in the third quarter. Levi Price has 160 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns, and 209 yards all of last year. So already almost reaching that total. As that's booted, Cooper Roush will watch it bounce into the end zone. Good to see him back out there.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, if East Hardy can just fix a few things, I think they could come back and be a real force to be reckoned with this year. I mean, they've got some good players and some good strategies there, and I think they could, if a team sleeps on them too long, they can come back and win it.
So 38 seconds left. The officials say roll the clock As the White Falcons have some of the backups out there. Number 12, Braden Stats is the QB. Not a bad night of work, 73 points, 3 quarters. And a false start. They didn't call it. Wahama false started 3 or 4 times with 3 or 4 different people.
I was thinking they were all looking around to see who was going to get called on first, and they all decided to go.
Let's see if they point out a number or just say the whole right side. And the last 12 seconds going to come off the clock. One quarter to go. White Falcons by 40. We bring you the last 12 minutes after this on the Wolf.
It's time to get your wheels rolling along smoothly, and Sassafras Tire in West Columbia is the place to go. Sassafras Tire is ready to meet all of your basic automobile needs with premium tires, wheel alignments, oil changes, and more. Your vehicle will be driving good as new with a top-notch tune-up from Sassafras Tire, located at 4964 Penile Road in West Columbia. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
Now in stock, hard-to-get Chevrolet Traxxas, over 50 available. More coming, starting under $23,000. The Car Ferry says clear the lot, 2026 is on the way. GMC 2026 Terrains, 40 in stock, up to $1,800 off. Mark Porter Chevy GMC in Ashland, Kentucky and Pomeroy, Ohio has truck. Take up to $14,000 off. 2025 GMC Sierras. Offer includes $3,500 owner loyalty rebate. Must own 2011 or newer Buick or GMC. We need your trade-in, or we can buy your vehicle if you want to sell it. Chevrolet Equinoxes save $2,000 off. 2026 over 40 in stock. Take $9,000 off. 2025 Chevrolet and GMC heavy-duty pickup. Take up to $12,000 off. Select Chevy Silverado pickups, over 40 available. All must go this month. Tahoes, Suburbans, Yukons, Trailblazers, Corvettes. We stock deep and sell them cheap. Shop MarkPorterAuto.com 24 hours a day as one of the top 5 GMC dealers in the state.
First and 15 from the 15 of Wahama as the handoff goes to number 44 in red, Isaac Riffle. Riffle, a 5'8", 185-pound senior. Solid game there, pickup of 6 as Levi Price made the tackle. 11.5 and winding. It's second down and 9 because you had the false start just before the end of the quarter. 2 receivers left side. Stats with a man in motion, pitches. Taken past the 25-yard line, spun down there by Levi Price was number 9, Joshua Laporte. Third down and 5. As Drew Hall will go out wide at receiver across from Cole Lance. Today's game brought to you by Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. Up the middle goes Riffle. Riffle tackled by a couple of guys. Number 78, Tyler Deerstein, making the stop. They'll bring up 4th and 5. Wahama hasn't punted yet. I wonder if Coach Tuff will try to work that unit as a Cougar is down on the field. It'll be 4th and 3 when we come back.
The University of Rio Grande and Rio Grande Community College is committed to excellence in education at an affordable price. With campuses across southern Ohio in Gallia, Jackson, Meigs, Pike, and Vinton counties, obtaining your degree or certification has never been easier. We are committed to your success and offer a wide range of programs, dedicated faculty, and a friendly community. Scholarships and financial aid are available to help you along the way. At Rio, we are changing tomorrows by making an affordable education within reach. Visit us online at rio.edu. That's rio.edu.
West Virginia.
So Wahama is indeed going to punt. Byram was the injured player, got up on his own power, walked off the field. Reason Stitt will get a decent punt off, fair caught for, and hauled in by Boserman at the 42-yard line.
Johnny Bill's so happy. Well, it's because he went online to homenationalbank.com and he filled out a loan application. He had a decision by an in-house lender. He had his documents electronically signed, and he had his loan proceeds deposited right into his account. With this loan, Johnny Bill was able to buy some dance lessons and these great pink shoes. Home National Bank. It's just that easy. It'll make you dance. FDIC insured, equal housing lender.
As we shift the focus towards Tyler Consolidated. So Leaport gonna trot over to the right side at corner. And Harrison Lloyd, number 8, in as well. As Roof rolls left again, throws on the move. A man is wide open. It's Boserman. Boserman deep in White Falcon territory will trot into the end zone untouched. A 58-yard touchdown pass from Trevor Roof to Christian Boserman.
And, you know, I've said it all game. He was in almost in a dead sprint and was able to throw that, 40 yards for a completion. That's talent as a quarterback.
And across his body, too.
Absolutely.
Unofficially with 278 yards passing, Trevor Roof.
Like East already there, kind of policing themselves, counted 11 there real quick so they wouldn't get a penalty.
Price back on for the PAT. Roof puts it down. The boot through the ball. Low one. Gets through the uprights. It's good. 73-40, White Falcons.
French City Homes at 269 Upper River Road in Gallipolis, Ohio, is loaded with beautiful sectional, modular, and single-wide homes. Locally owned and operated since 1969, French City Homes puts the customer first above all. Their experienced team will find a home that fits your needs and budget. French City has gorgeous ready-built homes that will make a perfect space for you and your family. French City Homes in Gallipolis, supporting local high school football coverage.
Looking to auction, manage, buy, or sell property in Mason County and the surrounding area? Don't make it hard for yourself. Let ERA Town & Country Real Estate and broker Becky Steen Lambert help you out. ERA Town & Country is Mason County's only real estate office with a licensed auctioneer. Call 304-675-5548. ERA Town & Country Real Estate, located at 1911 Jefferson Boulevard in Point Pleasant, a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
And we're back to it on 93.1 The Wolves, 73-40 White Falcons. Be sure to hang around after the game for the Home Pro Custom Builders Player of the Game. We won't give up any spoilers. You might be able to figure out on your own who has a good chance. Reason Stitt back deep to receive on the kickoff, as is Aiden Young. As they got their heels on the 10. Price has kicked touchbacks most of the night. There's the whistle. And the kick is a deep one over the middle. It'll bounce right in the middle of the end zone.
I would like to wonder if Price is maybe a soccer player on his other, when he's doing other sports, because he kicks it kind of like a soccer player does, and they are one of the best kickers. From my experience of coaching, if you've got a good soccer player, he can really bomb the ball down the field.
Yeah, he gets it on the laces. He doesn't toe ball it.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking to a former D2 kicker. So I heard Coach Toth yell out first team. I guess wants to finish on a good note. As Trace Simpkins is back out in the gun. Fakes to Northup, hands to Aiden Young on the other side on the end around 30, 35. Wrangled out at the 40 by Cole Lance. Clever play design. Pickup of 21. Aiden Young, standout baseball player. Big-time pitcher for the White Falcons. He was their ace this past spring. 1st and 10 from the 39. Gives it to Northup. Northup past the 45 to head to the 50, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown! Tyler Northup. 61-yard touchdown run. Broke a couple tackles. Second score of the game.
The Northup boys have always been hard workers. I've even got his younger brother now playing for me down at middle school level, and he's our pulling guard, and he's a really hard worker. So I think it kind of runs in the family with them.
Approaching 3 hours of game time tonight as we hit 9:40. Here's Hunter Miller back out for the PAT. Holds down. The kick is wide right, no good. As Wahama keeps it at 79. 79-40.
What is hometown? It's Friday night football and other youth sports. Home National Bank, your hometown bank, congratulates our young athletes. At Home National, we believe the lessons learned on the athletic field are lifelong, and we say thank you to the parents, volunteers, and coaches who make sports happen. At Home National, we also say, go Bucks. We're proud supporters of the Ohio State University and OU, Home National Bank, with locations in Racine, Syracuse, and Middleport. Member FDIC.
Get ready for the fall season at Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. Bring your home to life with their lovely selection of fall decor. And Bob's also has hardy fall garden mums perfect for your front porch or garden. You can stock up your produce supply as Bob's has the tastiest fresh fruits and vegetables anywhere. Bob's Market and Greenhouses, a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports, wishes good luck to the White Falcon football team this fall. Bob's Market, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970.
And Hunter Miller back out for the kickoff as the East Hardy starters continue to fight. A line drive kick caught by Price as he'll just go ahead and jog out of bounds. Riesenstedt was shading over that way. A lot of these East Hardy players were members of the state championship baseball team. They actually had a losing record during the regular season and went on to win the entire thing.
And that's what I love about high school sports. You never know what can happen, and it's always great to see, like you were just saying, something like that happen. And, Wahama, could meet them again in the playoffs if, depending on where everybody falls out. So.
Yeah, it was quite the scene at Gomart Park. The Hamilton brothers were big for the Cougars. As they'll give to Graham. Graham looking for room off the left, being chased by Mencken. Eventually tackled after a pickup of about 7 or 8. .635 and going. Number 20, Easton White in at right corner. Also number 5, Kane Brinker in the game defensively, as he'll try to get off a block, chases Graham here, and eventually forces him out on the other side of the 50 at the 49. 18-yard pickup for Graham. Got the running clock on due to the lopsided score. That's why it kept rolling after he went out. So the chain gang puts it right on the 50. Another quarterback in here, Bryn Childers, the backup, a freshman. A pre-snap whistle will stop things. East Hardy maybe took a timeout to try to flip some personnel. And it is indeed timeout Cougars. 79-40 White Falcons.
Meigs County Health Department invites you to the Lost Voices Meigs Mason County Recovery Walk on Saturday, September 6th at 11 a.m. on the Pomeroy parking lot. This special event will raise awareness, celebrate recovery, honor lost lives, and have conversations about addiction as a disease. If you have questions about fighting addiction, there will be a number of community resources available at the walk. Activities include recovery stories, chalk walk, and free Narcan and fentanyl test strips. We need to end the stigma and fight addiction, not addicts. Lost Voices Meigs Mason County Recovery Walk is open to all, including those who have family members, friends, or they themselves are fighting addiction. Again, the Meigs Mason Lost Voices Recovery Walk is September 6th at 11 on the Pomeroy parking lot.
5:18 left. As the snap is back, White Falcons up 79-40. Maya Graham run down and tackled, maybe got one. Number 67 there in red, making the tackle for the White Falcons.
I believe that was Amari Ward, freshman for Wahama.
Second down and 9. Quarterback Childers on 2nd and 9 will drop back, runs right, looking for a man, puts it in the air, and overthrows the intended target, Christian Byram.
I don't know if you picked up on it right there, but number 13 actually gave the go-ahead to 6. He was running an out route, and then he turned right up and done a vertical. He gave him the old hand nog, and he was just, that's a pretty good job by a freshman to be able to pick up on that pretty quick.
Directing traffic out there. There's 4 minutes left. Been a busy off-season for Wahama. Got a new baseball coach, Mason Hicks. He was the assistant, is now the head coach. And then Emma Gibbs taking over the volleyball program. As a throw over the middle there is incomplete.
You speak about the baseball program. I took over the middle school baseball program as well, so I get to work with Coach Hicks this year, so we're pretty excited about that.
Good deal. How's your batting practice skills?
We have a lot of fun, that's for sure, but they do okay.
Now, I'm talking about you throwing batting practice.
My shoulder hurts after about 2 days.
Snap is back, handoff. Graham immediately into about 6 red jerseys. No gain. Moses Mankin involved in it. So was Ward once again. And the White Falcons will get an ovation as they run off the field. And the clock continues to roll. Stick around for the Home Pro Custom Builders Player of the Game. College football, Illinois playing currently up 31-30 on Western Illinois. Slim pickings tonight, not a whole lot of college football going on a Friday. As Wahama's in victory formation, Braden Stats will go ahead and kneel down. James Toth takes the headset off. Wahama going to go to 1-0. As the play clock goes inside of 20. Going to go ahead and make a shameless plug and encourage you to check out Sussman on Sports. It's a talk show available on Apple Podcasts as well as Spreaker.com. And Stats puts the knee down. This week we'll cover the Mountaineer game, also give you recaps from high school games across the state. And I was actually at a soccer game yesterday at South Charleston High School where fans got in a fist fight. So we've got the live call from that game too, and going to break down what happened.
And that's really surprising. Well, I know with the high school level, the WVSSSC is very strongly about that this year, and you can lose your whole season very quickly doing something like that.
Well, yeah, I don't know what the fallout from it's going to be. The athletic director got involved pretty quickly as Stats will take a knee. And to see an incident like that in soccer, too, was kind of interesting. Not even really a combat sport. So White Falcons will have to snap it one more time. Inside 30 seconds. So final kneel there. Believe we'll go ahead and shake hands. We will. Wahama is 1-0. Final score 79-40 over the East Hardy Cougars. And we're back with our Home Pro Custom Builders Player of the Game.
It's time to make your dreams a reality by finding a lovely new place at Home Pro Custom Builders in Point Pleasant. Family owned and operated for over a decade, Home Pro specializes in custom modular and mobile homes. They offer full service excavation and septic installation services as well. Model homes are open for viewing Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come on down to Home Pro Custom Builders at 3411 Jackson Avenue in Point Pleasant. For more information, call 304-675-4386 and check out the website at homeprowv.com.
Get ready for the fall season at Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. Bring your home to life with their lovely selection of fall decor. And Bob's also has hardy fall garden mums perfect for your front porch or garden. You can stock up your produce supply as Bob's has the tastiest fresh fruits and vegetables anywhere. Bob's Market and Greenhouses, a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports, wishes good luck to the White Falcon football team this fall. Bob's Market, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970. It's time for our Home Pro Custom Builders Player of the Game as the White Falcons take it 79-40 over the East Hardy Cougars. It is Reason Stitt with an unofficial stat line of 318 yards rushing, 5 rushing touchdowns, a 21-yard receiving touchdown to go along with it.
And on the defensive side, he had, a pretty good night. He had 5 tackles. I mean, Reason Stitt was all over the field tonight and well-deserving.
So Wahama will be back in action versus Tyler Consolidated next week at 7 o'clock. Also want to shout out the East Hardy quarterback Trevor Roof tonight with 278 yards passing. He's got plenty to be proud of. Big thank you to Dave Miller back at the studio for operating the board. Also to Tom Sussman on the camera up top. And Colton, appreciate you as always.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
White Falcons take it 79-40. This has been